Hey, what's going on? I'm Miles.
And I'm Caleb.
And this is Back and Forth. So today we have the founder, well, maybe not founder, but
CEO.
Co-founder.
co-founder of Foul Mouth
CFO.
Sports Pod,
Coco.
Lake Fletcher. So
Lake the Kid.
the
Fletcher.
kid, that's right.
Hey.
So, who was the guy that decided that you guys were going to start a podcast?
It was kind of like a group thing.
The real founder. Just a group thing?
It was really just like a group thing because we were all like, so like aside from our big group chat Killer Squad,
Yeah.
we had another one because like all of our other friends didn't give a fuck about like sports or anything like that. So we had a separate group message talking about sports and shit, and like we would just like get so pissed off like texting each other, like getting hot, and somebody would get so pissed off or offended and then just totally fucking lash out on everybody. And then like we would just be ganging up on each other. So we're like, dude, how fucking fun would it be if we had our own podcast? And then it just kind of went from there.
That's kind of what sprouted it off.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
much
gotcha.
it.
So, how many episodes are you guys into now?
I think there's like 8 episodes of Foul Mouths, and then there's 2 episodes of the Fletcher Files, which is just like my own thing that I started just because like it's hard to get us all together at once. So I was just doing it to like buy us some time. That way people weren't losing interest.
Right. So, oh, come on, Caleb.
Hey, I was on the news for the NFL and I was looking at some power ranking shit and some video just came up. Not my fault. The computer is ancient, bro.
Okay.
Did the college football playoff?
It came out today.
It did?
Yeah.
And Ohio State's still number 1.
Yeah, yeah.
LSU number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia?
Clemson, Georgia.
Clemson 3?
Clemson, Georgia.
Clemson, Georgia.
Yeah.
At 4. Okay.
So when LSU beats
And then
Georgia,
Utah, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma will get bumped in if they win against Baylor.
And Baylor's
One-
7. And Baylor's 7.
Baylor's 9, aren't they?
No, and they just came out today.
Oh, they're 7?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I feel like the winner of that game, regardless, is going to get in.
Yeah,
if
because-
Georgia loses.
I don't think Utah can get past Oregon.
Yeah. I mean, even if they don't, I still think the winner of the Pac-12, or the Big 12 is going to jump them.
Yep.
Just because.
Because someone has to go down from that seed. Someone has to go down.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if Georgia beats LSU, then the top 4 is going to stay the same.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I don't know how.
1 plays 4, 2 plays 3, right?
What, in the Final 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. It'll work out perfect.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah.
I hope so. At least. If everything falls in the right places.
Right.
It's gonna be fun though. But hey, who did the Patriots lose to?
The Texans.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
It just happened.
I saw that they were ranked 5.
Yeah, they just lost.
Ravens are 1, Seahawks are 2, and the Niners are 3.
The Seahawks are fucking good, though.
Yeah.
They are, man.
Russell Wilson is fucking a G,
He's tearing up.
bro.
He is.
They're talking to him about MVP, aren't they?
Yeah, him and,
He's
it's
in-
pretty much him and Lamar Jackson,
Yeah.
and then everybody else.
Martin's like, I don't want no MVP. I just want a bowl. I want Super Bowl. That's all I'm
So
worried
does
about.
everybody, but if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a
Very
fucking happy Christmas.
I fuck with that saying.
Yeah.
Shit, I was going to ask you something, like, but
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
What are you looking up over there on the computer?
Oh, I had the NFL stuff up, but I just stopped looking at it. I mean, I can. It's a Google search. If you can think about it, it's worth a Google.
That's
Worth a Google.
It's worth a Google. If you can Google it, it's worth a Google.
Wait, okay, can I talk about, remember when I told you earlier I had a couple of stories
Yeah,
about
that's what I was going to ask you.
So, so when I listened to you guys' first episode, like, and you guys are like going back and forth about stories, so I was like, okay, this would be a perfect opportunity for me to tell a couple stories about Caleb. I wrote them down just so I wouldn't forget.
He wrote them down.
Like I just
He's
make,
prepared.
like I make notes just like to make sure I don't forget shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember this one time, like it was in, I think it was like a study hall, and it was so freshman and sophomore year was like a weird time for like me, Caleb, and Pat, because like we were all like super close, but we were also like super dicks to each other. Like it was really weird. I don't know how to explain it. So one time, me and Pat were in the computer lab. And we went on the Skulls webpage. his face.
He's a little
Yeah, so-
timid over there.
So we went onto the school's website, and at Philo, you could go on franklinlocalschools.com and you could file a bullying report.
What?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
did not know about this.
so we
Yeah, anonymous.
Anonymous, yeah, it was anonymous.
It was an
So-
anonymous bystander that witnessed.
So me and fucking Pat, like, we fill out this thing, and we're like, we said that we were Caleb Brassfield. Okay, so like we said that we were him.
So not anonymous.
Yeah, so it wasn't anonymous. Well, you could say who you were, but you weren't like saying who did it to you.
Yeah.
So like they would call you into the office and like ask you what happened, and like, so the thing is, we toilet papered Caleb's house.
Oh my god.
And it was
Which
me.
my mom was pissed.
Yeah, she was fucking pissed. So it was me, Heath, and Pat. I think. I don't know if Heath was there. It might have been Jacob actually. So we go and we do it, and Caleb, he bitched about it like all week about how fucking pissed his mom was. So we're like, okay, and so we put on, we go on the website and shit, and fill out this bullying report. And we say we're Caleb Brassfield, and we put some D-bags TP'd my house, and Caleb, dude, over the fucking intercom at school, they're like, hey, we need Caleb Brassfield to come to the office, and me and Pat start fucking losing our fucking shit, and Caleb just looks at us because he knows that we fucking did something, and I'll leave it off. I'll put it off to him because it just ended with him going into Mr. King's office, which was the
Dean of students.
dean of students, assistant principal, whatever.
Yeah, he goes.
So move on to Caleb.
I go in there and he goes, "Sit down, son."
He called you son.
I don't know.
He sunned you.
He probably did. But sit down, buddy. Sit down, buddy. And he said, like I got a message on my computer or something like that, and he said, "Are you okay?"
Are you?
And I said, "Sir, I don't know." I said, "Sir, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about." And then he explained to me and went, "Listen, I didn't know it was them two until he read it. And when he read it, and he said some D-bags, I thought Patrick Henry right there." And I said, I looked him in the face and I said, "Nah, Mr. King." I said, I know. I said, "It's okay." I said, "It's just a big misunderstanding." He said, "What do you mean?" I said, I started to get up and I was like, "If it's cool, like, can I go? Like, I'm cool. I'm cool. It's all good. I promise you." And he goes, he didn't fight me about it. He said, "All right, cool." So I didn't go in there. I was like, "Oh, there's a motherfucker right here." I went back to the room and I was like, "You sons of bitches."
Oh, fuck. And the funniest part was just like when we first found out you could do it. Like Patrick typed out this huge long thing. He's like, "Dude, we can't." And I was like, "Why the fuck can't we?" He goes, "Well, you submit it then." I said, "Okay, how do you submit it?" He goes, "Just click enter." And I went, he goes, "Dude." And then immediately, dude, it was not fucking 10 minutes later, and Caleb got called to the fucking office, and it was
Jesus.
literally so fucking funny.
How many people knew about that?
What?
The anonymous fucking.
No.
Oh, I mean, anybody that went on the website could do it.
Dude, did you tell like everybody after that?
Oh yeah,
That would've been
after
funny
it
as
happened,
shit.
then we told
Yeah.
everybody, and it was so fucking funny.
So Mr. King definitely found out that. It
Probably.
was
He didn't say
Oh, he never said nothing to me or Pat.
Dude, listen. People say Philo was all bad and shit. I remember. You remember NCAA Madness? 8th grade year?
No.
Yeah, you do. What was I doing on the
Yeah,
table?
you
What?
What was I doing on the table, like?
I honest to God don't even.
We were watching Madness, March. I was dancing on the table.
Oh, Mr.
Dawson
Mole.
came in.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Dawson walked
Yeah,
through
it
the
was
door.
in Mr. Mole's room.
Yeah, Mr. Dawson walked through the door and looked at me. And did he say anything?
No, he immediately went to Mr. Mole, and we immediately had to leave his fucking room because
Yes.
you fucked us over.
Yeah.
So me and
God
Pat,
damn it, Caleb.
we talked Mr. Mole, who was a freshman teacher, into letting us watch March Madness.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, we're like, he's like, "Hey, just keep it on the down low. I don't want a bunch of people knowing." So we're like, "Okay, we'll tell our buddy Caleb." Like I told you, me and Pat and Caleb were pretty tight freshman year.
Yeah.
So we're like, "We'll tell our buddy Caleb." Well, he comes in there and he gets, "Oh, I'm so fucking excited," and he jumps up on the fucking table and is like throwing his fucking arms and shit. And Mr. Dawson comes in. I'm like,
Like right then. So
Yeah, yeah.
You guys
we
barely
were
even got
in there
to
for
watch
5 minutes.
"Yeah, like
not
we
even
just turned the fucking game on," and Caleb's dancing on the fucking table.
Just
and
excited.
Dawson walks in. I'm like, You just fucked that up for us, Caleb. You motherfucker. So immediately Mr. Mall's like,
So we
get
had to
out.
go right back down
Yep.
to the damn cafeteria.
Yep, he's like, get out, everybody out. I was like, God damn it,
dude.
dude.
Mr. Mo never looked at me the same after that.
Dude, who was the gym teacher?
Mr. Ryan?
Mr.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Our senior year.
Oh, I didn't take gym.
Clayton.
Clayton. Mr. Clayton, yeah.
We had Mr. Ryan freshman year.
Yeah.
Well,
He was a...
He's a freak.
I had Mr. Clayton, and I
I'll help
think
you play ping pong.
we had.
Teach me
I think
to
I had
ping pong.
Lakota in the class with me, and fucking I can't remember his name. Anyway, we were playing softball outside, and I was on second base. I remember it so well. I want to say his name was Eric, but anyway, he
So,
he
Eric
hit.
Clayton, that sounds right.
So he hit, got on first, and then the next person fucking hit, and it was like a line drive right to me, and Eric started running towards me. So I just put my glove down and held it, like right at my waist. And for some reason, he thought he could still get to me, and he slid. And my mitt with the ball in it hit his like temple, and it knocked him the fuck out. Dude, it was so scary, because like I was just standing there like, get up, get up. And he wasn't.
Oh,
and
man.
everybody, I was like, Mr. Clayton, I think you should come here like right the fuck now.
Yeah.
He came over, the fucking ambulance came. It was
Oh.
it was the last period of the day.
Oh.
Like after this, he's going home. There was no reason why you had to go all out
No.
in gym class.
Gym class hero, bud.
Gym class hero, baby.
Who was the kid running at you?
He said his name was Eric. I don't
I
know.
think it was like he's in the Marines. He's in some type of armed
narrows it
forces
down.
now. You-
I don't have
fuck
a
you.
fucking clue who you're talking about.
I think his name was like Eric Dickinson or something like that.
That sounds so familiar.
I don't know.
I don't know. He was a very tall guy, but
Anyway,
I knocked him the
sounds
fuck out. That was the closest to a fight I ever got into.
Dude, oh my god. That makes me think of, speaking of fight, that makes me think of freshman year again. So, okay, so basically, Mrs. Swingle was all of our math teacher, right?
Uh huh.
Okay, and she was scary. She was a bigger woman, and I was intimidated by her 100%.
Yes, no fuck with her. Never
Okay.
did.
So,
You didn't badmouth her nothing.
no, she was super fucking cool.
And
too.
she was a
Yeah,
great.
she was really cool. So anyway, so one day we do these vocabulary homeworks. Okay, I'm like, okay, cool. So one day I forgot to do it, and Nick Young did his, and like we're cool, like me and Nick are cool, and it's Patrick's
That's
cousin,
past cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we had homeroom together, and I was like, dude, listen, I don't have my book. Is it okay if I copy your vocab questions? He's like, yeah, man, no big deal. I was like, I mean, if you have your book, like, I will gladly use your book. He's like, no, it's fine. Just take my paper. I was like, okay. It's vocab. It's not like I was fucking copying math problems or anything.
Right.
Well, here I go. And first period, and I'm copying these fucking questions down. And Miss Swingle comes storming through the fucking room, snatches my fucking paper up. She goes, I got you. You're going to Saturday school. I was like,
Jesus.
fuck. So anyway, I'm like, okay, who the fuck ratted me out? So I'm fucking pissed. I'm like, who the fuck did this? Well, through the fucking grapevine, I hear jokingly that it was Caleb. And I'm like, Caleb's my fucking buddy. Why in the fuck would he do that? So I'm pissed off all day. Won't even hardly look at Caleb.
Right.
I send Caleb. Okay, freshman year I had Facebook. I think it was after this moment I swore off Facebook for the rest of my life. Okay, so keep in mind me and Caleb were good buddies. I just found out he fucking
Narked
told
on ya.
her that I was copying Nick's homework. So I'm like, okay, this motherfucker. So I sent him a Facebook direct message. Hey, motherfucker.
Good start.
I'm gonna beat your fucking ass as soon as I see you. I can't fucking wait until I see you.
Do
Like
you
that.
remember those, Caleb?
Listen, hold on. I didn't tell Mrs. Swingle.
I know.
Oh, okay. I was like,
know.
wait a minute, I didn't do that.
I know.
Yeah,
but
I
at the
remember
time, somebody told me that he did. And
Yeah.
I'm like, this motherfucker.
I think it was fucking.
Hey,
So
neighbor.
anyway, so I'm like, I sent him this DM. I'm like, you motherfucker, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
So next thing I know,
Mean.
I'm home, and I'm like, okay. I get a phone call. My aunt gets a phone call. She's like, I need to talk to somebody about Lake right now, and I hear a woman on the other end of the phone. I'm like, who the fuck is that? It's Caleb's mom. Caleb's mom was logged into Caleb's Facebook and read that I was going to beat the fuck out of Caleb, right?
I never got on Facebook.
So,
my
yeah.
mom got on Facebook to fucking use my farm
Bill.
Farm bill. Oh my
to like
god.
help her
So-
extra farm.
So check this
Head
out.
of the game,
So
bro.
check
Head
this
of
out.
the game.
She's like, I'm going to call the principal and this and that. And my aunt, Dina, she's like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I don't know. Tell her it was a joke. So she's fucking talking to her. So I come to find out Patrick used to stay at Caleb's all the time.
Hmm.
Well, things get sorted out with us. Me and Caleb were never, like, we were only not cool for that 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I go into school and I'm like, hey man, I'm sorry, I heard this. And he's like, dude, that's not true. And I'm like, well, glad I just made a total fucking ass out of myself for nothing. So
To your
anyway,
mom.
so we were fine after that. So anyway, Patrick, it's like 2 weeks later and he goes, dude, do you remember when you told Caleb you were gonna like beat his ass and shit on Facebook? And I was like, yeah. Like, what about it? He goes, Caleb's mom printed that out and put it on their kitchen. He said he put it on their refrigerator. I was like, what? He said, yeah, I don't know why, but it's on the refrigerator at their house. I'm like, what in the fuck, dude?
That's refrigerator worthy address?
Dude, I don't know.
Dude.
My childhood was a blur. I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
that was like I told you, it was a
It's a-
weird time. Freshman
Yeah.
year was a weird time.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Could you imagine if we would have been in the other pod?
It would have been fucking terrible.
Dude, it'd been bad, bro.
Fuck
We got
that.
so lucky.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got so lucky.
Dude, so my freshman year, we had this guy. And it was like, all right, I'm not going to name his name,
Yeah.
but
Our name namer.
we're not name namer.
I'll stop naming people.
But,
people.
but,
Yeah. By the
He-
way, we need to cut that other part out.
Yeah, we'll cut it out.
but there was a kid, in my freshman year as well, in Zanesville. And, fuck, I really want to say his name because everybody would
Not
know
gonna
who he
Nope,
is.
we don't name names.
No name namers.
Anyway, we're in Miss Wall's class. It's a
Okay.
math class. It's the first period of the day. And it's when These Nuts was like real popular.
These nuts. That.
But it was before that guy even like said it.
Oh, okay.
Before that guy got popular.
Okay.
And fucking she asked him a question and he said, "Hey, you know D's?"
Oh,
And
God.
like to the teacher. And she was like, "D's, what?" And then he said, "D's fucking nuts."
Oh, but the class exploded.
Oh my god,
Exploded.
everybody did. I sat right next to him, so I was always in trouble because I was always laughing at him
Mm-hmm.
because he's such a dumbass.
Well, when was it? It was my senior year. Me and Patrick took intro. Well, no, not intro. It was the we did the stage prep for all the like the props and stuff for like the.
Oh, you
plays.
guys did improv and shit.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called though. I can't remember what the class
It
was
don't matter.
called.
Some gay ass shit.
Whatever. Like the first day of class, there was a person, and Mrs. Wise was the teacher.
That's why.
Miss Wise, and I remember he was on. He came in late, was on the phone talking to some person.
Patrick was?
No, another person was. We're not naming.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And looked at Mrs. Wise. Was like, "Hold on 1 second," and he said, "Yeah, okay, hold up, okay." And Mrs. Wise like, "Please sit down, please sit down." He's like, "Yeah, hold up." First day of class, doing all this shit, and then ends up putting his phone down, looks at her, and goes, "All right, I'm out," and then never came back. Never came back.
Dude,
So he must have switched classes and shit. But the best time is when I told Patrick to free son of a bitch, and she got pissed off. Not with the bat.
Free you son of a bitch.
She was like, "Hey, whoa now, whoa." Said, "You wanted me to get into it, man. I got into it."
Oh,
fuck. Dude, I swear you guys told me a story of like, I think Jake went after you, Lake, at Pat's house. Let's hear that story.
Oh, okay.
Because then Pat like got real.
Dude, I'm full of fucking stories. So most of the time, like we would just be hanging out, and like I would just fucking like do something stupid, and then
Oh, absolutely. You still do that.
like it would cause a problem between either my friends or like somebody that wasn't even like with us.
and then we have to back you up.
Yeah, I know. So, so we were playing Xbox at Pat's house one night, and Jake was there, and I was fucking with Jake, dude, because my favorite thing in high school was to fuck with Jake,
Right.
like at any means possible.
Kind of like how now it is to Matt.
yeah, Matt. So, like, just to make him miserable, like, I don't even remember what I was doing now, but I was fucking with him, and all of a sudden, he gets real serious on me. And he fucking grabs me by my shirt and pushes me up against the wall. And I just can't stop, like, laughing. I'm like, fuck you, Jake. And he's, like, pushing tighter and tighter on my throat. And Pat goes, hey! And then all of a sudden I see him fucking spear Jake off the fucking bed. And they get into a fucking fist fight, dude, on the fucking floor. And I'm just like sitting there on the bed with my arms crossed. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, I'm just gonna sit here and watch this shit. And they're like literally like beating the fuck out of each other. Like, there's still, well, I don't know, they probably fixed it. But there was a hole in Patrick's fucking closet from Jake's head going fucking into the drywall, bro. It was so fucking funny. And then at the very fucking end of the night, like, Jacob had a black eye, Pat's fucking neck was swelled up, and we were watching the fights, and they were like, why the fuck did we do that? And Jake was like, well, it was Lake's fault. He wouldn't stop messing with me. I'm like, Jake, shut the fuck up, you fucking pussy. I was like, fuck you, bro.
Jesus.
It was so
That
funny.
was a
though.
spot on impression.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good.
Jiminy Christmases.
Oh my god.
I miss Patrick's room being completely cluttered with clothes and
it's-
blankets and just being able to just
If it wasn't the fucking baby's room now, it still would be.
Yeah.
Up until like a month ago, it still fucking was. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Well, I mean, like being like 14 or 15, like laying down in there, because I'd be in the corner, Patrick'd be on his bed, you'd be this way, and then Jacob would be this way. We're halfway in the closet.
Oh yeah, dude.
The-
We'd see how many
the whole
fucking
place
people
was a
we could
bed.
Cram in.
Yeah, the whole place was a bed. You
Well,
just
there's a
found a
mountain
blanket.
of fucking clothes.
Oh,
it's
dude,
hard
you
not
just
to fucking
you
go to
just like
sleep.
nudged in like a fucking squirrel or something, just got comfy and you're out.
Yeah, you
Done.
didn't know if it was dirty clothes, clean clothes, or just a fucking mountain, and you just laid on it and went to fucking sleep whenever you were tired. That's just how the fuck it went. Whenever we fucking felt like going to sleep, it was just whatever.
Dude, I remember this story about Matt.
shit.
Dude, okay, so him and his brother always got into it,
Mhm.
and then but they were cool to this day.
Yeah.
And so for some reason, Luke thought that it would be a great idea to like do wrestling moves on Matt, and all they did was set like one pillow on the ground, and fucking Luke just RKO'd Matt right on the fucking ground. And then Matt got up fucking livid, dude. Started going after Luke and shit. And Luke was just laughing his ass off because he
Because he's
just
so much
fucking-
bigger than him.
Yeah, because I mean, it was before Matt fucking
Became
got
Matt.
a little bigger.
Oh.
So he was just fucking trying to wail on him, but didn't
Work out,
didn't,
bro.
Didn't work out.
Do some push-ups.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's all you gotta do.
I got one more story. Probably won't be the last one that we talk about, but one more story before we talk about something else.
All right.
Is okay, so do you guys remember senior year when the fucking police dogs,
Oh my god, I have a great.
when the fucking police dogs
Yes, I was about to say.
came to fucking school? I'm like, as soon as I heard, because everybody knew when the police dogs came to school, we just knew.
Right.
It was like this weird feeling, like they didn't tell us, but we knew. So I got this weird fucking feeling in my stomach. I'm sitting in Guthrie's class. I'm like, I'm gonna get fucking called outside. I said, I don't know why, but I'm gonna get fucking called outside out of this. So sure enough, I'm in fucking Guthrie's class, and Mr. Dawson knocks on the door. He comes in and gets me, and he's like, "Hey Blake, I need you to come here." I'm like, "Okay." I got a fucking knot in my stomach. I'm like, I knew this was gonna fucking happen. I'm getting ready to puke. I'm so fucking nervous.
Absolutely.
So he comes down. He's like, "Hey bud, I just want to let you know, like, the drug dog sniffed your truck. I need you to come outside." I'm like, I'm getting fucking arrested. What the fuck? So I go outside, and we walk out, and there's 3 dogs surrounding the fucking truck. There's Deputy Mary and another cop's there.
Oh, dude, Mary is huge.
Oh yeah, he's fucking jacked. So anyway,
He's a fucking refrigerator of a man.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
fucking giant.
refrigerator with legs.
Yeah.
So like he's like, we need permission to search your fucking truck. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever.
What happens if she said no?
They can't. The dog alerted on it. Wouldn't matter.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
I mean, they have probable cause, so they're
Yeah.
probably gonna get in it anyway.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, you know what? Just search it. Fuck it. So he gets in there and they're searching around and stuff. And Dawson thinks he's some fucking private investigator.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So keep in mind that like this was like our family's truck. So like it was my grandparents' truck,
Yeah.
but like also like my dad drove it every once in a while,
Mm-hmm.
and also like I drove it to school. So
Yeah, every day.
Yeah.
I remember.
So I get in there, and my grandparents are really into like farming and flowers and shit.
Oh yeah.
So they had a fucking envelope.
Yeah, that's what they found.
Well, hold on, fuck yourself, because I'll get there. So anyway, so they open up all the fucking compartments, are tearing shit up. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I gotta clean this after you dumb motherfuckers tear up the truck. Like my grandparents are gonna be pissed if I take it back home and it looks like fucking trash hole, and you guys are the one doing it. So. They get into the, not the center console, but the glove box. And there's an envelope. And Mr. Dawson goes, Deputy Mary, what is this? And I'm like, God damn it, what is in there? And he sticks his nose down. He's like,
Jesus.
I don't smell anything, but smell this. What is this?
Jesus.
Dude, and Deputy Mary comes over and he's like, these are sunflower seeds. And he's like, well, what do you mean? He's like, the kind you plant. And he's like, oh, okay. So I'm like, you fucking retard. He thought a fucking bag of sunflower seeds was a bag of weed. So then, anyway,
Jesus.
so they search the car and they find a little bit of weed, which was not fucking mine.
Right, you've never smoked in
No,
your
you're
life.
talking to the guy that's never fucking smoked weed. I've seen pounds of it, but I have never...
Pounds?
Pounds.
You've seen pounds?
I've seen pounds, bud. Trust me, college was really weird. So I spent 6 months at AB, bud. Pounds. So they get it out and they're like, "This isn't enough to charge you, but we're gonna call your dad." I'm like, "Get that motherfucker here!" I said, "That might be his, but it sure is fucking mine." So I'm like going on a fucking rant to the fucking cops, but. No, I still to this day, we don't know whose it was. But I'm
Right.
like, okay, I guarantee it was my fucking, not a namer. So. But, long story short, it was not fucking mine.
Dude, they hit my car too.
Yeah.
The same fucking time. Because I remember looking over at you. I was like, Lake's fucked right now. I'm like, God damn, there's a lot of people over
We
there.
drove that truck all the time to,
Service learning.
I never smelled pot in that truck. Never.
Right, yeah. And
I
fucking.
love that truck. I miss that truck. That's
Dude, I had
wow.
like cans of fucking.
Dipping
snuff.
Copenhagen.
Yeah.
And it was my dad's car.
Yeah.
It was all my snuff for sure.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You can't have that on school property." And I was like, "Alright, okay."
I'll clean it up.
But he didn't find any like weed or nothing. And I was like, "Fuck out of here! Let me go back to class."
Yeah, I thought it was like, I thought you started laughing when you came outside, though.
I did. Yeah, because it was like
Your grandma, was it your
wa-
grandma's?
It was my grandma's car,
Yeah.
and like, because they called me out.
Yeah.
And so as I was walking out, I called my stepmom, and I said, like, "Hey, don't need to be alarmed, but my car just got hit on the drug dogs." And she was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, don't know what Graham's doing, but
Graham's got that good dice.
she does." But
That'd be some crazy shit though.
but like, it was so weird because like she works at she used to work at Red Cross, and that was downtown.
Yeah.
And there was like she said that she would have to like tell people to fuck off because they'd be smoking like crack and shit like on the
Yeah.
hood of her car. It's downtown Zanesville.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Dude, the result, like, to resolve my story was like, as soon as I got home, because not only did I have to fucking deal with the police, then I had to deal with Dawson.
Yeah.
Then I had to go to basketball practice and have a private meeting with my coaches
Oh my God.
and deal with them. And I'm like, listen, motherfuckers, this shit ain't mine. Then when I went home, then my dad made me take a fucking drug test. I'm like, dude.
Dude, he
I
knows
mean,
it's not yours.
Yeah, like he knows it's not mine. Like, why the fuck am I? So then I had to take the drug test, and as soon as it came back that I passed, then I had to send it to every single fucking family member. I had a group message.
Family members?
Everyone. I had a group message with all my fucking aunts and uncles in it. I had to fucking prove to them that it wasn't mine. I had to send them a picture saying that I passed the fucking drug test and the drug was not mine.
Why'd you have to do that? Like they wanted to, or like your dad made
Yeah,
you? Or?
my dad made me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I was so fucking pissed, bro. That was literally probably the most pissed I've been in.
Dude, absolutely.
I don't even know.
So I have a story about a nameless guy. You guys will remember the story,
Okay.
but so do you guys remember our senior trip through the school to?
Didn't go.
That's right, you didn't. Senior trip
To
to the
fucking
school-
Cedar
to
Point.
Cedar Point.
Yeah, for sure I went to that.
I didn't go to
Yeah,
that
it
shit.
was pretty
That's
fun.
fun. I
But
liked it. I
Fuck
liked
that.
so
I had better shit to do.
Fuck off.
remember, somebody brought a camera.
Easy.
almost said the fucking name right there.
Yeah. And then he he was videotaping and taking pictures of these girls with like low cut shirts and videotaping.
Hey, wait! I got a whole book of cooter shots under my bed.
And fucking videotaping these girls
Dude,
like
but
as
listen.
they were walking.
But listen, the one girl that he did take a picture of, and he had a bunch of pictures.
He
of
did,
The one girl, she was like tan. She was really pretty. She was thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. She was thicker
I remember.
than a bowl of oatmeal.
What the fuck?
Dude, but I remember his girlfriend at the time
Oh yeah, she did not like.
went out there and like went through his camera the whole time. And she was just like looking through all of them.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Oh
He-
fuck!
yeah.
That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
I
but she was
totally
not
forgot about
happy.
that.
They
She
broke
was-
up and got right back together.
I
though.
totally forgot
Yeah,
about
they
that.
did.
To be honest,
They definitely did.
I definitely didn't. I will hold that memory with me until I die. That was the
I will
funniest fucking time.
hold that.
Yes.
That was the fucking
I
funniest.
think that's why he went there. I think-
Just
he
to get
brought
away
the
from her?
I don't know, just to bring that camera and to see what's up.
Just to see what's up, bro.
Dude, like every girl. Like I don't
I
know how many
know.
times I caught him.
God only knows how many pictures he had. Probably had 1,000 pictures.
Didn't something crazy happen on the bus?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
He said,
I don't want to talk about it.
why the fuck not?
Just do it.
No.
No.
I don't know who it was.
I don't
Well,
either. So
nameless person.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
This nameless person was macking on another nameless person.
Yeah.
Mackin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also remember one time, no names, but this girl, they were going to track practice. No, not track practice. They were at a track meet, and after the track meet, like this dude got his dick sucked or something in the back of the bus heading back to Philo. After, yeah, you don't remember this?
No.
I
thought you were talking about something else.
I never heard about this.
You've never heard that. Like, it was after track practice, and or maybe I could have the story completely.
No, hey, you could be having. Don't
Yeah,
but-
don't
You
get
could be-
scared.
yeah.
Don't get scared now because we
I'm
have never
not-
heard of it.
I'm not
It-
scared.
You're
about
already
it.
in there, bud.
It was something. They didn't have sex, but it was something else.
Oh, okay.
But like,
No idea.
dude, like right
Wait,
after
then
a
you
track
got some
meet,
fucking rank ass fucking balls.
Exactly,
after
that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
fucking- What the
Yes,
fuck?
like that's
Yeah.
fucking disgusting.
Ugh.
But I remember that went around school for a minute. That was
I never
funny
heard
as
that.
fuck.
Dude, I do remember. So let's take it back to junior high. I got a couple stories about junior high.
Alright.
So let's take it back. You weren't there for junior high.
No,
But I will say, nameless name, and I remember everybody's like, dude, this guy got a blowjob in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck's a blowjob? I'm like, somebody's gonna have to,
What?
it was like 6th grade. I was like, somebody's gonna have to tell me what a fucking blowjob is for me to understand the seriousness of this. And they're like, she put like her mouth like on his dick. And I was like, at school? And somebody literally, you weren't there, so it was at Philo, but somebody got their fucking wang sucked in the fucking locker room
Solid.
during school. And it was the fucking, like, it was the biggest thing that ever happened.
That was
throughout our
heroic.
fucking junior high. Oh, yeah. We're like,
Heroic.
he did what?
He did what?
Oh, it was fucking crazy. And then those were like the two
Well, dude,
outlaws from
But
then
think
on.
about it though, bro. There was so much room to run around in that school. Like if you wanted to, like say you wanted to fuck a girl. Honestly, like going back now, like say we were in high school. You know what I mean?
I was like, junior high?
No, don't go there. Say we're in high
Jesus
school.
Christ.
You can go underneath the stairs, above the bleachers, in the back hallway where
Lunch
Um,
attention was?
lunch detention was with Mr. Cunningham, all the way in the back.
Dude, it sounds like he's thought this through.
No, I'm just saying. There's 2 stairways back there. I'm just saying. There's just so much. I'm surprised it only happened twice because you got the one nameless person that did that, and then the other 2 people that were younger than us that got caught underneath the stairwell. Apparently,
Dude,
I
me and
never heard about that.
me and Michaela left service. Was a service learning where we had to go like help out other
Yeah.
teachers.
Mhm.
Dude,
Did you get a lunch detention?
Yeah, I did.
See, me and Lake didn't because we went to class that day, and I
Yeah.
told Mr.
Dude, that was
Whistle-
literally the one fucking Friday we did not skip.
But
Literally the whole fucking year. Like, not
what
even
that was
semester.
such
The
bullshit.
whole fucking year.
he left.
can I
He-
finish my story
Oh, my bad,
first?
my bad,
Sorry,
Sack of shit.
my bad.
Boyshel lived.
Oh, okay, I can't.
I'm sorry.
I guess.
Wait, no, quick pause. Boyshel lived to be pissed at me and fucking Caleb, okay? The whole fucking year he lived. Any way he
freshman
could
year.
catch us and fuck us over, put us in fucking lunch detention, make us do extra shit, come into our classes, he always fucking made sure.
Dude, me and Michaela, like, because after service learning, we went to lunch.
Yeah.
And fucking, we went to somebody's house and fucking had sex in between service learning and going back to school.
No.
Fucking, that was pretty sweet. That's all I had to say about it.
Oh shit, alright. Alright, go ahead, Caleb.
No, I remember when you guys all got lunch detentions. He was naming names. He was like Miles, Michaela, whoever, blah blah blah. And I was like, "Hey boys," so I said, "Yeah, my name on that." And he said, "Brassfield, shut up, or you're getting one." I was like, "What's up?"
I remember that.
I remember, dude. Listen, because he left. He was leaving and he was not gonna be there. So I knew
Something was fucking up.
I knew
I
he
did
was
too.
testing you guys. So I told those guys, like, we need to go. Even if it's 15 minutes, we gotta show the camera. I remember going in there and waving at that fucking camera.
Right.
Like, hey, baby, I know you're gonna be looking at me I'm right here.
See,
Right here.
I told all of the people I was with, I was like, we need to go. Like,
See, you got pulled
This
into
is-
peer pressure.
I did. I was like, this is stupid. Something's gonna happen. And fucking sure as shit, we go to Taco Bell, come back. and
Sure
fucking
as shit.
Next day, fucking Miles Moore, did you skip? Yeah, I did.
We had enough time one time we went to Lake's grandma's house and grabbed a quick bite to eat.
Holy
Got-
fuck, yeah, dude. When I lived in Rose Vegas, like, bro, it was dead ass a half-hour drive one fucking way. Okay,
Jesus.
we went clear to fucking Roseville.
We were hauling ass.
We went clear to fucking Roseville. My grandma whipped up like 3 or 4 fucking grilled cheeses, and we got the fuck out of there. Oh, it was a game day, and I forgot my fucking jersey at home,
Yeah.
so we had to go clear. Well, I had to go clear home
Yeah,
regardless.
I was a shotgun partner.
Yeah,
We
so
completely didn't even come close.
there was like
to winning
4
the
of us, and I was like, dude, let's just fucking go. And we get there, and my grandma was like, what the fuck are you doing here? So then she made us lunch, and we fucking peeled.
Grabbed a couple Deuskers and left.
Deuskers.
Deuskers, baby.
You
I'm a
don't-
Deusker king.
You don't drink those anymore, though.
That was
do
when
you?
Not as
Xbox
much,
One
no.
just came out.
You what?
No.
I said that's when Xbox One
Yeah,
just
but
came
dude,
out.
honest to God though, in high school, I should have had a fucking Mountain Dew Platinum card. I should have been a fucking sponsor. I'm not shitting you, dude. Every fucking morning when I woke up to go shoot before school, Mountain Dew. Before I even got there, okay? I'd go to school, service learning, I'd go buy another fucking Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Before a game, I'd drink a Mountain Dew.
It's the oddest pregame.
After a fucking game?
ritual.
I'd drink 2 or 3.
Jesus.
I was drinking
Christ.
at least a 6-pack a day, bud. Me and my dad would go through a fucking 12-pack like it was no fucking big deal. So check this out. Me and Heath played on the same AAU team, right? For
Yeah.
fucking like 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
My weekend routine, okay? So it was, if I ate too much, I would get sick. So like, I didn't want to get sick. So we would start usually on Saturdays and play all the way through Sunday. And we'd start at like 9 or 10 in the morning Saturday. And the only thing I had all day, I'd have a Mountain Dew on the way there, and I'd have like a honey bun, okay? And we'd play 4 games a day, 3 or 4. I would not eat all day because I knew if I ate,
You're going to get sick.
I was gonna get sick.
Yeah.
So I would eat fucking candy and Mountain Dew, and I just never fucking died off ever. Like I always was fucking amped up, and they would just look at me like, "Dude, what the fuck is wrong with
That
you?"
guy fucking doing coke.
Yeah, like we would go to fucking lunch and they don't order shit, and I'm like, I just need like a Snickers and a Mountain Dew, and I'm ready to go back to the fucking game. And they were all like,
Jesus.
dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Didn't you have to sit out like a game or two
Yeah.
in high school?
Yeah.
And then
That was-
Patrick.
that was
had his
unfortunate.
first-
Yeah, Patrick was your realest friend.
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
yeah. So all right, so basically, me and my coach in high school, we never really seen. eye to
Nobody saw eye to eye with him,
No.
from my understanding.
So like literally, dude, it was terrible. Like me and him would get into arguments every single day.
you and Heath, like, you wore like some socks that he didn't like, right? And like he
Well,
said that you had to take them off or not wear them,
like I would wear like
even in practice.
yeah,
right?
like I would try to wear different color socks, and like he would just bitch about it. So I'm like, fuck it, you know what? We'll wear the fucking blue socks. Boring ass shit. So we did. So So we would fight, like literally fight, like not like punch each other, but like get into like verbal altercations in
Right.
front, like in front of the team. Which I get it now, like I shouldn't have done that, but also he was a total dickhead. So we would do it, and then like he would just get pissed and scream back at me, and we'd have to run and shit. Well, one day after a total ass beating, he said some shit I didn't agree with. So I went home and I had me some fucking Twitter fingers, and I got caught. And I was
Of course.
like obviously he's gonna see it. Like he has Twitter, and it's not like I was like, yeah, fuck him, man. Like we suck or I hate him. I was just like, man, I'm tired of losing. And like he gave us the opportunity that me and Heath were supposed to coach that next day, like coach the practice, because like we were like, dude, you fucking suck at it, like whatever. So like I was like, can't wait to be Coach Heath and Coach Lake tomorrow. I'm tired of losing.
Which isn't that
Bam!
bad.
Got me a game suspension.
That's what got you suspended?
Yeah, honest to God.
What?
I mean, I'm sure that arguing every day probably had a hand in it too, but that was the final straw.
But I mean,
Then I got suspended again.
you're going to argue, though, if you're passionate about that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
That's whatever. But so yeah, so I had to sit out a game, and what the fuck else did I have to do? I can't remember. Fuck it.
Bro, I'm really surprised I didn't get suspended from a baseball game. Remember I was speeding?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was what Miles was talking about too. Though Patrick wore a fucking shirt.
let loose the dudes.
Let
man.
loose the deuce. Custom fucking white T-shirt with some black marker,
Yes,
baby.
bro.
It said "Let loose the deuce" and it had my fucking number on it. And he was just fucking yelling at Coach Rinkus the whole fucking game. And like our assistant coaches, like they all love me, and they're like, "Dude, you know," like they're looking at me and they're like, "You know, Coach Rinkus seen that shirt." I'm like, "Fucking good." I'm like, I want him to fucking see.
You
God damn it! I named. Son of a bitch. It's all right.
It don't
Let
matter.
It don't
loose
matter.
the
It don't
deuce.
matter.
It was
But
just
it
a
was
coach.
fucking funny, and I don't care. I mean,
It was fun. It was
obviously.
fun. It was a fun game too.
You think that was one of the shirts that you guys laid on when you were staying there?
100%.
100%.
That's 100%.
That wasn't a fresh Walmart t-shirt.
Oh no, that was like worn 3 or 4 times, guaranteed. Guaranteed, I'd slept on that motherfucker 4 or 5 times in my lifetime before. Bro, oh my god.
Dude, okay, so same guy that said D's nuts to the math teacher,
Yeah.
same guy played football freshman year. And so we had this coach, and he was an asshole coach. So, like, but he was just the freshman coach. And after, like, once you become a sophomore, he's, like, the best coach you'll ever have.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You loved him after that because
Yeah.
you don't have to deal with him every fucking day.
Right.
Well, he was a fucking asshole, and it didn't help that we had nothing but dumb fucks on our team because they would just do stupid shit, and then we would have to run for it.
Yeah.
Well, this one day, fucking, I forget what we were just in the middle of a practice, and this guy, he made us have to do gashers,
Ew.
which is
Side to side.
yep, from sideline to sideline to back to the sideline.
I hated those.
And we did like 20 of them, and then without a water break. And then he was like, "Damn, coach, I'm getting tired of this shit."
What?
Yeah. So then the coach said, "What the fuck did you just say?" He said, "Man, I'm tired." He said, "I'll rip off your neck and shit down your throat." And I was like, "What?" He said, "Get the fuck off my field." And so he started walking to the fucking locker room, and this coach is just yelling at him, walking with him as he walks into the locker room. Dude, I heard the door slam, and I was on the 50-yard line, and
this
they
is
were
at the locker
they
room?
were in the locker room, which is like 50 yards away, and it slams, and you still hear him just yelling through 2 doors that he slammed, and dude, he's just fucking laying into him. It was the funniest fucking thing. And then the assistant coaches were like, "Fuck y'all laughing at? Keep running." And so we had to get back to running. Our whole practice, we did nothing but run. It sucked. And then that motherfucker was off the team, so like he didn't fucking care about it.
Right.
We just showed up the next day and all fucking laughed at him.
Bro, do you remember in junior high, like the last year me and you played football, 7th grade?
Sounds good to you.
All right, so I remember, like I don't know why, I don't ever remember like any of my family being at my football games,
Yeah.
like especially the away ones. That might be why the reason I said fuck it, but I don't remember. So anyway, we would always ride home, and I remember being like one of the only like 5 fucking players on the team riding home on the bus.
Yeah.
Because like everybody else would just sign out and ride home with their parents, and like there'd still be a couple cheerleaders on the bus, and she was a grade older than us, and she's like, let's play truth or dare. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm down for that. Why not? Cool. So we're just asking each other, we're like daring each other to do fucking dumb shit, like shit we thought was funny in fucking junior high, like put all the windows down. It was freezing fucking cold, and then yeah, exactly. So it wasn't fucking funny, but this part was fucking stupid. So it was another football player dared one of the cheerleaders. She was a year older than us. He said, I dare you to spray your perfume in Lake's mouth. And I'm like,
fuck out of here.
I'm
with
like,
that.
fuck. I'm like, I ain't no bitch though. So
Oh my god.
fuck it, bro. So I fucking literally, I went like I stuck my mouth open, and she fucking sprayed it in my mouth, and I immediately fucking puked on the floor of the bus. I immediately fucking puked. But the funny fucking thing was, bro, I never told a fucking soul. Like she sprayed it in my mouth, and I was like, oh man, I don't feel very good. And they like all like looked away from me, and I was in my own seat, and it was dark. We were on the way home from a football game, and I was like, "Bleh!" And I fucking puked on the floor, and I just fucking got off the bus like nothing ever fucking happened. I didn't tell the fucking bus
Clean it
driver
up or anything?
Well, fuck no. I left it there. I didn't tell the bus driver. I didn't tell anybody. So we all got off the fucking bus. I bet that bus driver was so fucking
Dude,
pissed.
for sure.
Like they thought their night was over. They thought they were gonna. Like,
Dude,
they thought they
probably-
were. Oh, go ahead.
They probably didn't know. Until,
Oh, they had to have known.
Oh, dude.
until the kid
Bro.
fucking comes to ride that bus in the morning. There's something in my seat.
Dead ass, bro. They probably thought they were going home like
Yeah.
for the night, and then they had fucking found a fucking pile of puke and had to fucking
It's-
clean that shit up.
It's just all hard and shit.
Oh
They
fuck!
had to
Scrape
take-
it up with a fucking shovel.
I was just about to say that. Dude, that's fucking
Oh,
you ruined
disgusting.
fuck, bro.
Dude, you fucked up there.
That night, that ruined my fucking week if I had to clean someone else's puke up.
You guys fucking rolled the windows down on the bus and you couldn't throw up out the window?
No, bro,
Yeah,
I was
he was-
stupid. I was in
fucking-
7th grade. I didn't want anybody to know I was puking. I don't want to look like a bitch. I was like,
Dude, if you get perfume sprayed in your fucking mouth, you know,
7th grade.
I'd say.
Hey, but it wasn't his idea though.
yeah,
It's not fucking,
it's not like
whoever the football player was that did that to you is a fucking bitch.
No
Anybody want
doubt,
water? Anybody want
bro.
anything to drink?
Nah.
Couldn't find the water. Tried to get that. But so like you were suspended for a game in high school, and you only sat out one game.
correct.
Patrick, I felt like it was ironic because Patrick wore the shirt for you, and then
I remember.
I knew this was gonna come up. I
forgot all about
I
this.
knew
Yeah.
this was gonna come up.
Continue. Let's hear it.
okay, so listen. So my boy Patrick is a damn good friend.
Absolutely.
Patrick can be an asshole, but we all can be assholes. But Patrick will be there for you. He's that guy. He's a brother. He's a brother. And Patrick literally stuck his neck out because Patrick could have gotten in trouble for that.
Right.
Could have.
That's high
But he
school,
didn't.
I
He
mean,
was
that-
ready to fucking catch the flack. So fast forward. This is in December, November, whenever the fuck Lake got in trouble. Who gives a fuck? He sucked anyway.
Fuck you.
He sucked it.
So fast forward to baseball season. It's hot out. I think we're contending. We're contending for the title, for the NBL title.
By the way, I got cut from this team. Hey, it was my first year ever even like touching a baseball besides fucking gym class. Continue. I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyway, well, we were on a pretty good hot streak, I think, and we had to beat Crooksville, and then we had to play
God damn it.
some other people. So we're playing in the ball game, and
This is at Crooksville.
This is at Crooksville.
Yeah.
I'm pitching, and we're not gonna name names on the team.
No name namers.
Or just hold on. No name namers, but somebody in the outfield took a ball and threw it over top of the first baseman. He tried to throw the kid running to first base out, and he fucking overthrew it. And when he did that, that is when the whole course fucking started falling apart. Because we were winning 2-0.
Yeah.
Just started falling apart.
I was at
and
that game.
before we went out there, he gave us brand new camo. We called them camis, cami jerseys, and we were like, "Oh, this dude, Coach Kearns was such a lame-o.
He was cool as shit though on football.
I
I
don't
don't
give a fuck. He was a douchebag.
He looks like Rhett Talbert.
I bet he would really appreciate that if you told him that.
I did. I have told him that before. He's like, get the fuck out of here.
Coach Kearns just. Never mind. Anyway.
Namer.
Love Rhett Tower.
Never mind.
Love Rhett Tower.
Anyway.
So all this bullshit starts happening. He said, "These are our war uniforms.
We're
going to war."
Oh,
So we were all fucking hyped, right? So we didn't want anything bad to happen. So the bullshit happened with that, and then a kid hits a fucking dinger off me, and then Patrick. I can't remember if Patrick struck out or did something, but another nameless namer that we're not naming.
Yep.
Said something to Patrick, and they got into an altercation, and they started fucking fist fighting. And it wasn't really even a fist fight. A couple people got a couple hits. Easton was in there grabbing, and another namer's brother was grabbing, pulling. Easton was pulling Pat. Namer was grabbing namer. So Patrick gets suspended. So does namer, right? So we're playing West Muskingum. Just after getting beat from Cooksville, we fucking destroyed West Muskingum before. And they ended up beating us because Patrick's not playing. I'm playing third base.
And because they were both suspended, right?
They were both suspended. I'm playing third base. I don't play third base. I play second base. And this namer asshole is like, "Oh man, let me take some reps. I'm like, "Bro, you're not fucking playing." I said, "Back off." I said, "I don't play third base. Give me my reps." "Bro, Caleb, you're gonna make me mad." That's what he said to me. "You're gonna make me mad."
Did he turn green and shit?
No, I was like, "Dude, stop. Let me play the damn game." And in the game, I fucking fielded a backhand and turned it over play. That motherfucker never did anything like that. He sucked my bag. But anyway, long story short, Lake was nowhere to be fucking
Fuck
found.
yourself. I was there.
Okay, but
I
Lake
just
didn't
didn't have
anything cool on.
Yeah, that was probably I regret that.
Yeah, but it's okay.
I
It's
regret
okay.
not returning the favor after he did it for me.
It's okay though.
And I've only heard about it for the past 5 years.
5 years since we've been out of high
Since we've
school.
been
Not very much though. I haven't talked about that in a really long time.
No, you haven't. But every single time that story comes up
Yeah.
at Patrick's house, Patrick says it. Pat gangs up on me and says it. What? Where were you, motherfucker? And I'm like, God damn! I just want this conversation to be over. Let's talk about something else. But yeah.
Because I was waiting for you to like go in and like retaliate. Well, not retaliate, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah, low key retaliate against being suspended.
Free the red. I don't know what you even said.
I don't even know what I was gonna write, but I
Big
should.
red. Stay free.
Fucked up. That's all right.
Yeah, it's all good.
It threw our whole mojo off. We were winning that game, and they
Yeah, it was
ended up
my
coming
fault.
back.
It was wasn't even
It was my
team.
fault. I didn't have the
No,
fucking shirt
it
on.
wasn't your
They
fault. It was
lost.
your fault that Namer and Patrick got in a fucking fist fight. It was-
No, whoa!
No, I said it wasn't your fault.
You said it wasn't.
I said it wasn't your fault. I said it was their fault.
Oh, okay. I was
Their
just saying,
fault
I'm not
caused the whole
Fiddler's
bullshit.
fuck was it my fucking fault?
Yeah.
I remember that as clear as day. I was over there watching Michaela because she played softball, and so she was at Crooksville as well.
Oh, you were yeah.
Yeah, so I was there. I was about to hop the fence and fucking
So
come support my boy Pat.
So when we got done with the game, Coach Kearns was fucking pissed.
Oh, yeah.
He said, "Get on." He told us just drop your shit, get on the fucking bus.
Drop your
Yeah,
drawers.
I don't
Blah,
know.
blah, blah. So we were the people that stayed on the bus. He looked back at us and said, "No." Before we left, he was like, "Hey, we're just not gonna talk about it. We're gonna keep that in house." Like nobody was gonna fucking talk about it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we get on the bus. I think it's like me, Jones. I can't remember who else. A couple other people.
Caleb,
No, wait.
Caleb calls his mom. Mom, guess what the fuck
No, I
happened?
didn't do that shit. No, my mom was there. And then, but what was funny is Patrick's mom and Namer's
yeah.
mom got in a fucking fight. Dude, that was hilarious. Peggy Hill, bro, it was so funny.
Oh,
So funny.
oh Jesus.
Dude, you're
that
telling me
was
she don't look
funny.
like Peggy Hill.
I don't even know.
Peggy
the bitch
Hill.
looks.
She does.
I don't know
Take
what the
Peggy,
bitch
if you
looks
took Peggy Hill and you took that person's mom and put it side by side, you'd be like, damn, that's Peggy Hill.
Dude, they were gonna get into
But
it.
he told us, he said, just keep it in house, don't talk about it. We're just gonna keep it hush hush.
Yeah.
So on the bus, all Mallory Hill and all the girls that play softball were like, oh my god, what happened? What happened? And I didn't say anything. I was like, hey, I was told not to say anything. Like I'm just
Right.
done. I don't want to talk
Being
about
respectful
it.
about
Stop. Don't
Yeah.
stop. Cody Harper tweeted 10 minutes after it
it.
fucking
And
happened.
he plays for the other team.
He was there. He was in a dugout tweeting about it.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh my god, I've never seen a fight in their own dugout or something like that."
Right.
And then when Mallory got on Twitter and seen that, she was like, Caleb, what happened? And I was like, all right, cat's out of the bag. Might as well say what's up. So I told her exactly what happened. And Coach Kearns looks back at me and goes, I thought that we were keeping that in-house. And I was like,
I mean,
it's already kind of out, Coach K, but whatever. It was crazy. I was walking back to the dugout when them two jack wagons started fighting.
yeah.
So stupid. I was pitching. I was so mad. I remember yelling, "Quit!" I was like, "Quit it! Fucking quit it!"
Hey, you don't say that.
It was so stupid.
It was,
so
it
dumb.
was. Dude, you kind of look like the pitcher for the fucking Windians, though. With that long, luscious
Kluber?
hair.
I miss
Yeah,
pitching.
Kluber.
Don't be fucking blowing his head up, bro.
Oh, dude. He's hot.
There's some gas up in the tank.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure you could still pitch good.
I had fun striking out Namer.
Fucking Jesus. Oh my god.
Jesus.
You're taking way too long to tell him.
Yeah, that's alright. Well, oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the alumni game, that was fun. I took pride in that.
Pride.
Dude, I wish there was
I
like,
probably
there's
threw my
just-
arm out.
There's just some people you just can't fuck with.
Well, see,
Like, and I don't mean like fuck with as in like fight them. Like, you just don't fuck with them. Like,
yeah.
there's just fucking people you don't fuck with because you don't like them. And that's just one of them.
Yep.
It's just how it is.
I feel it.
you're gonna cut off your hair though, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it all off and give it to somebody.
Damn,
Yeah.
son.
You're gonna give
Locks
it
of
to-
love.
Locks of love. Yeah.
I say you put it on your fucking dog. Bro, that'd be some shit. Like, just like get it like sewn on your dog's head. That way it'll never
Absolutely.
go away. That'd be
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
shit.
are you gonna shave it into like a mullet first?
I don't know.
You should definitely just like do it and then like say like, all right, peel the rest of it off.
My cousin, bro, before he left for the military, he had a like shaved head and then he had a ponytail.
Yeah.
And his ponytail was pretty long. It wasn't this long, but it was around 7 inches. He cut the ponytail off, took a hair tie and wrapped it around the ponytail, and then took super glue and super glued the fibers of the hair together so they wouldn't like fall apart.
That's fucked up.
I know. And when he plays his games and stuff, I don't know if he still does it, but he used to do it. He used to get his headset on, and he'd put his fucking hair in between his headset and like his ear, and he'd just sit there and he'd pet it.
That's fucking retarded.
That's weird.
It's crazy,
It's a
but it's
little
his
weird.
hair. He didn't want to get rid of his hair, but he was just like this, petting his hair.
Bro, before you cut that, you gotta do like a sick out some vape zit, bro. You got like hella likes.
Hang on, it's Topher, but I'm gonna blow some like
Hella
sick clouds.
Topher?
I'm just blowing like sick clouds like all the time. What's that? Oh, is that a real gun? No, it's like
That's
a
the
potato gun.
Oh,
Fucking love Chris D'Elia, man.
Fucking spud gun.
Dude,
I wish I had a spud gun. Spud guns are fun.
I wish you guys were going to this fucking stand-up show with me.
I
This
thought
weekend.
I don't even
going-
know who that fucking cat is, bro.
Tom
Tom
Segura,
Segura.
he's a funny guy, dude.
Dude, he's hilarious.
He made-
It's not my vibe.
You gotta listen to him.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy. Miles showed me a video. He's like dancing and he's got all this crazy shit on, and like, you know, Burt Kreischer is.
the guy that
He do.
does
I Am the
stand up
Machine,
without a
shirt
shirt,
on.
on.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
You had to see him on Netflix
I
or
don't
something.
know. I don't know.
Yeah, you've seen him. But he stabs him.
Yeah.
He's all fat. He's all fat and stuff. He
Stabs
stabs
him.
him. It's funny.
Dude, it's hilarious.
But I can't. It's not funny too because you don't know what I'm talking about, or you don't care about it.
Yeah. So like it's not
So Lake can suck a fucking.
way to
fat
fuck it up.
That's
Just like,
Russell Wilson, bro.
what about him?
Trending. He's trending right now.
Oh,
Stranded.
perfect.
He is trending. Russell Wilson and the Seahawks just keep finding ways to win.
Wow.
I mean, they're pretty good, but
He's got. They beat the Vikings, right?
yeah. Yesterday.
Yeah, they beat the
Yeah.
Vikings. I think they have a cookie cutter schedule left. They're 10-2 right now.
Yeah. I think they should have the number 1 seed as of right now, but
What about
obviously
the-
things are gonna change.
Packers. What's the Did the Packers lose?
I don't know.
I predicted them to win the Super Bowl.
I didn't really watch much football this weekend. I was kind of busy.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
My own shit, boy.
Your own
Shit.
shit.
My own shit, boy.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, bro. Cause I got fucking 1 week of class left, cuz.
And you're done?
So this is your finals week,
Yeah. Well, this is my last week of classes, and then I got finals.
and then you have finals week.
Yeah.
Because Heath has
And then I'm
finals.
never going back ever.
To school?
No,
You
I'm
never-
not even going
you-
into a school.
Are you going to be graduated or?
Yeah, I'll be graduated, and then I'm never not even walking into a school
No,
Never.
never.
until I have my own fucking child.
Kid.
Never.
Never.
Taking the old Franklin local.
Never.
I'm ready
well,
for Chloe.
I will never.
If you don't move away.
I will. Oh no, I'm not moving away. I will never walk into a fucking school.
Say it
until
for the
then.
6th time.
Yeah, you're fucking A right.
What about for the alumni game? Because you go to the alumni
That
game.
doesn't count. That's a gym.
That's a gym. That's a gym. In the school, inside of a school, it's a gym.
Yeah, but it's in its own wing.
It's in its own way.
It's in its own wing.
Okay.
It's in a gym, so it doesn't
Right.
count.
How'd you do in that?
I mean, it was fine. I mean,
Yeah.
we kind of got fucked up before.
I mean, absolutely.
I mean, so we I don't know. I might have been the only one, but I know Heath did. Me and Heath both had a couple beers before, and it made it way more fun.
Oh, I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Did you wear crazy socks just to say fuck you to your old coach?
No, they have a new coach there now, so I mean,
Oh, yeah.
It's whatever.
I just kind of went out there, and
It's under the bridge.
did some shit, boy. That was
Yeah.
fun though. Then we went to the horseshoe after that, and then we came here and got totally blitzed.
Yeah, we got blitzkrieg.
Blitzkrieg.
I got scratched by the cat, and I don't remember the cat being a thing.
Dude, fuck
Chloe
that
said,
guy.
"You got scratched by the cat," and I said, "What fucking cat?"
They got a fucking cat.
Yeah, I was like, "They have a cat." And then when I walked in here the last night, I was like, "Dude, that's a fucking cat."
Dude, listen, I hate that cat.
Bro, just kill it.
What? No.
Just let it outside when she goes to work.
I mean, I want to take it somewhere.
Okay, yeah.
Anybody-
outside? Take
any-
it outside.
Just let it
Anybody
go.
need a free cat?
Just take it
Fuck
outside.
Coyote food, real quick.
Fucking follow us on Twitter and fucking buy my cat. Well, not buy it, take my cat. Fucking
Wait,
send
wait.
us a DM.
I will take a picture of your cat and put it on Foul Mouths and say "free cat."
Free cat
Yeah,
for
free cat.
to a terrible home.
And
home.
I mean, any Chinese buffet will snatch that.
Oh.
They will snatch that motherfucker up in
Real
an
quick,
instant,
fast,
bro.
alright.
Real
Oh,
quick, fast. I won't
yeah.
even be. It won't even be tweeted out, and they'll already have it fucking purchased.
It'll be gone.
What do we got? Dude, you don't even have to fucking tweet it out. Just go
It'll
drop
already
it
be
off at the
someone's
fucking
belly.
Super Buffet by
Down
the
there
interstate.
at Mark Pies.
Yeah,
Dude, but listen,
yeah,
if they
I used to
use
work there.
cat,
Huh?
I used to work there at Mark Pies.
I'll never
Yeah, so
done.
you know.
Yeah.
So just take them to the cages. It's fine, bro.
If that was cat that I was eating, it's fucking good cat.
It is a very good cat,
That's a
apparently.
good cat, boy. Oh fuck,
Oh
bro.
lord. Oh lord.
Dude, so the coach for who just got released? Who just got fired?
Carolina.
Carolina, fucking
Riviera.
Dude, I used to work with a girl that looked exactly like him. I swear to God, dude, she was like, I want to say 50 years old. This was when I was working at the Cracker Barrel. And fucking
Throwback, cuz.
this girl,
I remember that.
yeah, this girl looked exactly like him. Because we would all like clown on her and like call her Rivera.
Dick.
And she didn't know who the hell he was, but it was funny for all of us.
Oh shit.
Dude, I used to work there with Denver Conrad.
Yeah.
That's my boy. Dude, we used to like close together. We used to throw like hot baked potatoes at each other at the end of the night.
What the fuck?
Just, I mean, we didn't give a fuck about it. It was our like first job. It's not like it was our life.
No, that's
Our-
how I thought
our
about family
career.
video.
That's how you
What?
thought about family video?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was fun for the short time.
Yeah.
Oh,
tried
when
to
you worked
ask
at
me to-
family video.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
You got naked in there and shit.
Yeah, I was naked in there a couple times.
Yeah, that's funny. Go ahead and tell a story.
Well,
They can't fire you.
it's not even
It's
there
closed
anymore.
now.
It's not even there
It's not
anymore.
even existing.
It's like a
not
car
even there
dealership
anymore.
now. How
Yeah,
does
not
it go
even
from a
existing.
fucking?
It's
It
not
might be.
even
I think it's a part of Dutro's now.
How does it go from a fucking
I don't know.
family
I
video
want
to?
to
a
hear the
car
naked story though.
They, the whole business is fucked up. They never used to make any money. It was crazy.
Oh, I'm sure
But
they
I was
do.
like, I don't know how they kept the lights on and paid me and paid other people. What?
Oh,
Nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. But we were playing Surge.
Oh yeah.
Explain, sir.
Okay, so Surge was a game when we were in high school. All the seniors used to play. There was 2v2v2v2v2. Everybody had a partner, and everybody had like a
Water
person to kill, but not kill, but like get out with a water gun.
Were
or a
you
water
my
balloon.
partner?
Yeah, me and you were
Yeah,
partners.
me and you were partners.
So me and Miles were partners, and we ended up having like Joey
Joey
Word,
work.
and a couple, and whoever hit
That was
the one.
fucking wild. I
Dude,
remember that.
hold up.
I remember
That
that
was
shit.
first.
That was the-
Hold up. We'll tell that one after this one.
Oh
That
my
was
God,
Perfect
alright.
timing.
Dude, hold on, I have the whole story.
His
But
face
Go
was-
ahead.
Yeah, hurry up, finish yours and
Face
then
was-
Miles.
what was I even saying about?
You were talking about us and Joey work, and we were playing Surge. You were
We're
explaining
playing Surge.
Surge.
Yeah,
You were
you're explaining Surge.
Okay, so we're playing Surge, and
At Zanesville, we called it gotcha.
yeah,
Well,
that's gay.
Zanesville's.
That's gay.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
It's okay. I don't remember where I was going with that. So.
I apologize.
All right, go
but
ahead.
I
you
seriously-
fucked it up,
I
Miles.
really don't.
All right,
It'll
Miles,
come.
go ahead.
It'll come back to
Yeah.
you. So we had Joey work like we just said, and fucking
Non-name namers. This
I-
is the most.
Oh.
This is the most naming episode of non-name namers I've ever.
Hey,
fucking
I've
been
not
on.
named a couple
cares?
people, but listen, no, Naked and Family Video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So long
yeah,
story,
yeah,
long
yeah.
story short, not naming anybody, but somebody had me. He works at Walmart. What's up?
Listen.
Not any name namers, but anyway, he shows up with his fucking mom because he didn't have a car.
Yeah.
His mom shows up and I'm trying to maneuver out of there. I ran outside,
Right.
ran away from him a couple times, but I had to go back inside.
Yeah.
He caught me right when I was closing. All the lights were off, and I tried to walk out the back door, but he kept meeting me because there was glass.
right.
I couldn't hide. There was glass.
Yeah.
And
You couldn't army crawl. And fucking
No.
get out of
Yeah,
that.
you
bitch?
could have. You
And-
should have.
You should have.
That's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, because then I could have army crawled and then hurried up, ran. But then I wanted to get to
Yeah.
my car. My car was right. He was standing right beside my car. My car was like right out front. Her car was here. His car was here. My car was here.
Yeah.
So I was fucking.
You should have ran home.
Ran in the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Right,
called
that's
you.
a- that's a
I called
fucking-
you, and you never came.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
I do not remember this.
I called you. I said you need to get here fucking now.
Why?
You
Because
never.
what's the rule?
You had to
Like,
work. I think you had to work or something.
If you're
Doing
naked, they
something.
couldn't fucking get you
No.
out.
That's
That was the
right.
deal.
Yeah,
That's
so I got
right.
buck ass naked, and as soon as I started getting naked, his mom whipped out a fucking phone, and I'm like, bro,
What?
no one's
That's
getting,
fucking-
no one's getting me on fucking
That is
camera.
dumb.
So I pulled my clothes back up, and I remember I busted outside, and I squirted him before he got me, got in my fucking car,
Gross.
dipped the fuck out.
Dude, that's
Crazy.
stupid that his mom got the camera
Yeah,
out.
she was like videotaping me. I was
Archer
like, bro,
reference.
come on, bro.
Like, how are you going to take your son to go play this game knowing the rules?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna see a picture of this little kid's pecker.
Wait, yeah, 'cause
fucking video.
You were like 17
Yeah.
during this, right? And like, so like, she would take a video of an underage kid.
Oh, I got
underage
a
kid.
video of his pecker. Come get me, feds. Oh, okay. anyway, go ahead. Tell the story.
So me and Caleb had Joey working this,
Yep.
and I had no clue who this guy was. He went to the vocational school, but you guys knew who he was.
I used to hang out with him when we were kids.
Pause.
Joey's always been cool.
All right,
Pause. I was with you.
Yeah,
Patrick,
I think
We were in your
Wyatt-
Jeep.
Wyatt, Jacob,
Yeah,
you, Caleb, and Brian Boyd. There was like 7 or 8 people.
Brian
there.
Boyd wasn't there. I think it was Lakota.
Lakota
It might have been Lakota.
Because Lakota and Patrick were partners.
Yeah.
Okay, it might have been Lakota.
But I remember where he lived. So
Yep.
it was raining.
We went up towards the barracks and tried to get somebody up there
Yep.
first.
Yep.
I don't remember who that
It
was.
was one of their guys'.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we come.
Maggie, Lakota, and Lakota,
I don't know. Fuck it.
Somebody
Don't
had
matter.
somebody.
You guys were like right outside their house, and I was in the Jeep just as a getaway driver to fucking get the hell out of here. So we go up to his house, and mind you, I know none of these people. So like that was why it was so perfect for me to go
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
So I go up and I knock on the door, sorry, and his like it must be his little sister came and answered it, and she was like, can I help you? And I was like, hey, my car broke down. I was just wondering if Joey was here. He's my friend. And she was like, Joey! And like yelled for him. And like he apparently wasn't there. Well, she didn't tell me that. So I walked in the house. Like she invited me into her house. Some random fucking dude. I have a squirt gun hanging out of my back pocket, fucking ready to fucking squirt this guy. So I walk in his house and she goes, hey dad, and I'm like, look, I'm just fucking with you. Like
Shit.
I have him in Surge and I'm trying to get him out with the squirt gun. She goes, okay. And I was like,
Is he here?
bye. See ya. So I fucking haul ass back to the car before the fucking dad
and we
comes.
fucking take
And
off.
we took
bro.
the fuck off. We get out of there. And I think I needed gas or somebody needed snuff or something. So we pull into the BP gas station and fucking sure as shit, he's walking out as we're going in. And we fucking get him real quick. Dude, that was the best.
No.
His face, he was like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I thought he was going to beat our ass.
It was
I
fun time.
was like, you know him, you squirt him. I don't know him. I just went in this motherfucker's house. You
I
get him.
remember I seen him in there. I walked out and I was like, dude, Joey's in there. Walked in there. And I whipped out the gun and he was like, oh shit, and started running.
Hey, I got a great fucking story.
I have one more like surge story.
Okay.
So this was when I was in Zanesville. I think I was a freshman, and there was this kid, and he was a senior, and he was playing gotcha. Well, I was walking out of football practice, or I was doing something. Anyway, he was running by in his car.
Doing gay guy stuff.
Yeah. And he fucking rolled down the window, fucking drive-by squirted me. I'm not even in the fucking game. I was like, why the fuck does he have a squirt gun and why is he squirting me? And fucking just peels out of
He
there.
forgot his real gun at home. You were part of a hit.
I was like, you grabbed the wrong gun.
Yeah. In the right pocket, squirt gun, left gun was the Glock, and he grabbed the wrong pocket.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
Lucky for you.
Yeah.
Lucky for you.
That'd be some shit though.
Yeah. All right, bro.
He's in jail now, so that might have happened a second time, and he chose the right gun.
Okay.
Probably.
So I remember there was this one day. So like, we had the most perfect government class ever.
Oh,
okay?
for sure.
It had like just some of.
I wasn't in your guys's, but
no,
I had a
because
pretty
I was
cool
in
too.
yours, but I got switched.
Yeah, that was
So
stupid.
it had like a bunch of our friends in it. So I know for sure it was me, Bryce, Caleb, and Patrick. There might have been a couple of other buddies in there, but I can't remember. There's just the four main ones. This one single day, we had Guthrie so fucking flustered. And anybody that knows Guthrie, he's a little short, fat fucker.
Yeah, try to explain Guthrie a little bit.
He's a little short fucker. He's no taller than fucking 5'4". He's got a fucking melon that's fucking shaved, clean fucking shaved. And he's got like a Fu Manchu, and he's a little fat guy.
He doesn't walk around class. He has them rolly chairs.
Yeah.
And that's how he gets around class. He just kicks his
Yeah.
legs.
He very
and-
rarely
And he's
walks.
and
He
he's
very
so
rarely
he's so
walks.
fucking full of shit. Like he just said so much fucking bullshit that wasn't even true. And like we didn't believe it, but
But
we
it
had
was
to
so
believe
funny.
it. For
Like-
school purposes. We just had to go with it.
Right.
So anyway, this one day we had him so fucking flustered. Bryce takes his fucking binder and we're taking a test and he got finished. All of a sudden, Guthrie's looking at his fucking desk, and I'm watching him. And Bryce takes his binder and slams it on the fucking thing, and Guthrie goes, "Who the hell did that?" Like me and Bryce are just fucking dying laughing. He's like, "Both of you out in the freaking hall," because he's not gonna cuss because we're in fucking school.
Right.
So I'm like, "Listen, motherfucker, I'm not going out in the fucking hall." I said, "I'm still taking my test." So, you know it wasn't me, which I'm fucking dying because I know it was Bryce. So Bryce just walks out. He just accepts it and he walks out. So then moving on, Caleb finishes his test. And Caleb and Patrick never shut the fuck up in this class, okay? So they had to sit right in front of his desk, and they had to sit face to face and share one desk. Which I don't know how this is fucking possible because every time we took a fucking test, they would just copy off of each other because they shared the same fucking desk.
No. Patrick copied off of me.
Okay,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
give a fuck how it went. They shared one desk and sat face to face right in front of him. How in what fucking world is that cool? So anyway.
It was perfect. Me and Patrick
Yeah,
had
for
a system.
fucking you.
Me and Patrick had a system, bro, because like if I didn't know an answer, he knew, and he didn't know
Yeah,
an
you only
answer,
had to know
I
half the
knew.
test. Well, hold on.
That is how I got through high school.
Yeah.
Copying off people.
Dude, all right.
Yeah.
So hold on. So this is the same fucking day. I'm looking over at Patrick, and he's got this fucking smirk on his face, and he's got his arm rested on the table, his elbow, and Caleb's already shaking his fucking head, and he's got his fucking
He's
he's
very
got
upset.
his fist rested on his chin. You guys can imagine that. So Caleb gets up to turn in his test. And Caleb goes to sit down. He puts both hands on the table like this, and he goes to sit down. And Patrick smirks, and he kicks the fucking chair, and Caleb goes crashing on his fucking ass. And Guthrie goes, "What the hell is that?" And Caleb picks up his fucking chair and he goes, "Fucking douchebag!" Dude, Guthrie's fucking dying laughing. He thought it was fucking hilarious. He's like, "Oh, Brassfield, settle down." And he goes, "Dude, it's fucking bullshit." And he goes, "Brassfield, I can't stop laughing. Go sit out in the hall." How did you get in trouble for it? That's what we were all thinking. Like, oh no, fuck. Patrick kicks Caleb's fucking chair out. He almost busted his fucking head on his chair, and Caleb's the one to get sit out the fucking hall. He was pissed for the next 2 fucking days.
He's
bro.
still pissed. It
Oh,
looks
I know.
like it.
Yeah, I know. Mad Matt and Mad Caleb are like, they're neck and
They're
neck.
identical.
They're neck and neck. No, neither one of them will ever admit it, but they're fucking neck and neck. And I swear to God, it's the funniest fucking thing on the planet.
I used to get so mad
At everybody, for everything.
If I would, if I would have just like shook it off, like ha ha ha, it's funny. It wouldn't be funny. But I
Yeah.
got pissed off.
So we would just keep
I
going.
got pissed off like a motherfucker.
Oh,
Cause that's fucking dirty pool, bro. You don't do that shit. I was just sitting down and ran out in front of me.
It's so fucking funny, bro.
Dirty, bro.
Dude, I did that to
Oh,
a couple
shit.
people in high school.
Never done that. Cause I'm not a fucking pussy.
Oh
shit,
my
that's
god,
funny.
dude. Fucking, I had the government class like the last period of the day, I think. This was the first semester, or whatever you want to call it. Fucking, and I had like 3 girls to the left of me, and then Wyatt, and then me. And so, the girl in the
Yeah,
front.
that's why they upgraded me, because you guys had the retard class.
Thanks.
I'm just fucking
Dude,
with you.
so fucking the front girl was like the smartest. So then the girl next to her would copy her. she was the smartest. Well, fucking. So they would all copy, and it would just be like the game telephone. And fucking by the time it got to Wyatt, it was
He
just
was fucked.
it was just
He
so
was
fucked
fucked.
up. And that's who I copied off of. So it would literally.
That
go
was
like-
your first fucking problem
It was-
right there. Was
I
you were
didn't know
copying
Wyatt
off
the
of
best.
one. Oh my
So
god.
like it went A+, A, B, C, and then I got a fucking D. It was fucking the dumbest thing in the world. I actually got put in a retard class one time. I'm not lying. I was in middle school, and fucking it was fuck. I forget what it was. I think it was writing or reading. It was one of those.
You can't weed very
I can't. And fucking. So then I got sent down to the fucking remedial class, and yeah, I was there for like 2 weeks though. But the shitty part was,
So you had to earn your way out of there, bro.
no, I had to earn my way in there too because there was fucking like they all looked at me like I was the dumbest one there, and I very well may have been, but like I had to make friends with all of them because I was like, this is my life now, I guess.
Yes.
And fucking like none of them liked me. I was like, what the fuck did I do to
You
you?
were an outsider. They knew
I
that
I
you were
was
one
an
of their
outsider,
kind.
yeah.
You were one of their kind.
That guy has the correct
But we
amount
had-
of chromosomes. Like fuck that guy.
We had a treat in our class, so we had some pretty, like basically like all of our group friends, like was saying, like we had, excuse me, like we had Kendall and we had some other people that we sat at lunch with and shit. I think Sadie was in there too. I can't remember though. A Train,
Oh fuck.
A Train was in there, and then CJ was in there.
CJ.
We're not naming anybody.
Don't matter. Don't matter.
Don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
No, doesn't matter. Fuck it.
Because I don't know who it is either.
Anna Benarzik was in there. She
Oh.
liked to be referred to as CJ, so I don't want to misgender.
Oh yeah,
her.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
God only know
Oh.
what she goes by.
Gotcha,
She might go
gotcha.
by sis, her, they.
She goes by they them.
They, them.
They, them. All right.
If she still does, I think I was talking to Easton. I'm almost positive she still goes by
All right.
that. So.
Anyway.
Remember when? Because she never shaved her armpits.
Right.
And
Yummy.
always wore the tail.
Oh.
Fucking raccoons.
Ass crack always hanging
She-
out.
Oh,
yes,
fuck.
yes. She was an argument.
Oh. Go ahead.
She was an argument and a tantrum and a debate waiting to fucking happen.
Yes.
And when I think I don't think it was Ferguson, but something happened dramatic. Boston bombing,
Yeah.
something happened. Guthrie
It was
had
something with the LGBTQ, TQ, however the fuck you say it.
something happened, and Guthrie always used to have the news on the white, the
Yeah.
big board. I remember when Boston bombing happened, he had it on there in the morning, which was fucked. I mean, that was fucking tragic.
Yeah.
But she said something to him, and he went in on her.
He fucking went off.
He
bro.
lit
Oh,
her
yeah?
up like a fucking Roman candle,
It
and
was-
she had no comeback. So
It
she
was
just started.
epic.
I think she called him a fat lazy man. She
I
went
remember this.
She
Yeah,
went that
yeah.
route.
And
She
she
didn't.
fucking
Have,
stormed off.
she
the
stormed
office.
out.
Hey, that's
He
how
was
you
like-
know you win arguments between
And
women.
he-
They change the subject.
That I had respect for him there. Like I liked him there because he was just like, "What in the hell was that about?" It
was fucking hilarious. That was one of the best days ever there. This is the same motherfucker said, you know crows live to be 100? We're like, Guthrie, first of all, that's not fucking true. And this is also the same guy that said if you drop a pop can,
Yeah, I believe.
going, I do not. He said if you go 45 fucking miles an hour and you drop a pop can, it'll fucking fold over a road sign.
Dude, he was so convincing in his argument. I
No,
was so
fuck
glad-
his argument. That's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard. 45 fucking miles an hour. You're
I
telling
don't
me
remember if it
you
was
drop a
45
fucking
miles an
pop.
hour.
Do you know how fucking strong they make those fucking poles, dude?
They're in the feet.
Like
at
those
least. They're in
street
the-
signs. He
yeah.
said them, one of them motherfuckers will fold over.
I doubt one.
Look
You're,
at that
no
right now.
shit.
Well,
It's
he's a,
stupid.
he's a,
What-
he drinks a little bit too,
Well,
right?
Say he called.
He dropped the pop can but ran over the sign. That's exactly what
He
happened.
said full fucking can.
Mhm.
I'm like, dude, you're fucking ignorant.
I'm sorry, I interrupted.
No,
you.
you're
I was
good. We
here.
were making fun. We used to make fun of him on the announcements when he said that he caught like a 25-pound raccoon or something like that.
No, he's just like fucking 50 or
It was
60.
40 pounds.
That was a
40
miscolored dog.
40 or
That's what the
50
fuck
No
that
pounds.
was.
shit. We're like, bro, did you
And
check his collar?
then he said he used to talk about because he went to OU and he said once,
Oh.
once a Court Street Bobcat, always a Court Street Bobcat.
Oh my god.
And he was talking about this bigger gentleman that like I think he got in an altercation with. He was like 6 foot or something like that.
I
We were
know.
talking.
He said
Guthrie,
6'4".
6'4", okay.
Yep.
And Guthrie is 5'4",
Maybe.
On a good day.
maybe.
Topping out, he better
Maybe.
be wearing fucking 2-inch heels
Yeah.
And he told us that he
in the bar.
You bring the step stool that
No.
He said he high kicked this motherfucker.
He said he kicked him in the face.
No way.
He said he kicked this motherfucker in the face.
Dude,
Slap
He
him.
said it when he reenacted it. He was like,
Oh yeah,
He
yeah,
reacted
oh
to
yeah.
it?
He
He
said
reacted.
I did this. His fucking knee never got higher than his fucking waist, and he wants us to fucking believe he fucking high pointed this motherfucker in his cheekbone and put him to sleep.
He jumped off the table.
No, no.
no.
That wouldn't have fucking helped. He can't fucking jump. The motherfucker said, "Oh, I was on the floor, stand the ground, didn't even take a step." Hey, cheekboned him. Cheekboned him. And he was. He said he went to fuck sleep. He said he went to sleep. Dude, we are all fucking losing it, and he thinks.
Cheekbone.
Bro, he thinks we're losing it because we fucking believe him. We're fucking losing it because we know how fucking stupid he fucking sounds, and he thinks that we believe this bullshit.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Holy shit. Fucking cheekbone him.
Cheekbone, he went to sleep, he fucking said.
Jesus.
Oh, so fucking pissed. Dude, oh, fuck.
Always a Court Street Bobcat. Always a
Dude,
Court
I
Street
can't
Bobcat.
wait to re-listen to this.
Oh, I know. So, okay, I have one more story.
About
from-
Guthrie or?
No.
No.
Just in general. It's about
mouth hurts.
it's about
Fucking stop.
It's about junior high, okay?
Yeah.
So junior high is when 6th grade is when you got your first like health class. So you're
Yeah.
learning about fucking dicks and pussies and sex and shit.
Yeah.
So we get in there, we had Mrs. Morgan, she was awesome. Like she just made it fun, made it not like because we were uncomfortable. Like we're in 6th grade, like it's
Right.
uncomfortable to talk about shit. So she made it fun and shit. So I sat in the back with a couple of my buddies, and there's this weird fucking bitch that sat at the end of the row. And every day I'd come in and I'd see like she had this stuffed animal with her. I'm like, that's a little fucking weird, but
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? She's weird. I'm not gonna be a dick. I'll just leave her alone. Whatever. Well, this one day, I walk in, and I couldn't not be a dick anymore. And
Pressure is built up.
the pressure was building up because every day I kept seeing this fucking stuffed animal dog, and then the next day it'd be like a fucking parrot, and then the next day it'd be a fucking horse, and I'm like, okay, this bitch has a whole fucking farm.
Collection of
She has a
Beanie Babies.
fucking farm of Beanie Babies. Like, old McDonald's farm, she had all them motherfuckers. Okay? So, anyway, this was the last fucking straw. Okay? I walk in, and this bitch she's got the fucking dog sat up like this. She's got both her hands on it. And she's making noises. And I hear her go, woof, woof. And I look over, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. So she starts like pointing at it and like telling it like no and shit.
No.
And I'm trying to hold my fucking shit together and not just totally fucking lose my mind. And I'm not telling my friends yet because I don't know exactly what's going on. And she like picks it up. She's like, dude, I'm not kidding. She had it fucking walking, and she's like, roll over.
Does she have a leash for it and
Roll,
everything?
no, she was like, roll over, and she was like making it not roll over with her hand, and she like smacked it on the ass and was like, no. And I was like, oh my god, you guys gotta fucking watch this. And she did it for a solid 30 fucking minutes. And she like, yes, dude. I was fucking losing my mind. Some girl that, okay, when you remember when in 6th grade, the Roseville kids came over and mixed in. It was a Roseville girl, and I'm not going to name her name because, honest to God, I don't even fucking remember her name.
God only knows.
But that was the weirdest experience of junior fucking high. And I found out about a lot of shit in junior high, but that was the fucking weirdest one that ever happened to me. This bitch is trying to train stuffed animals beside me in health class. Mrs. Morgan's up there talking about how pussies work. I'm like, this is pretty fucking cool. And then this bitch is over here training her fucking dog.
It was a strange time.
It was
apparently. Jesus.
Yeah.
We didn't have good funding. We had broken down as bullshit laptops that had shitty fucking mouses. I remember that shit.
That was fucking weird.
I didn't even have laptops.
But
now they all have iPads and stuff.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Zanesville won some bowl games, got some money, got some
bowl games.
Not bowl games.
What the fuck? When did they go? When did they become a university?
My bad. They won some playoff games. Went deep in the playoffs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Just so you know, they don't get money for playoffs.
They don't. I thought they did.
No.
I mean, they get money from like ticket sales.
Yeah, so they won some playoff games, got some ticket sales, bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
More games, more money.
That's right.
They damn near went to the state playoffs a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah, they went to the Final Four.
Yeah, they lost.
They lost to Loveland, and then Loveland destroyed the team they played.
Yeah.
Yeah, destroyed them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
I watched
that
that
was
game
the
on
year
TV.
I didn't play.
Dumbass.
Well, dude, like, if I played then, I couldn't have played when I had transferred,
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah.
and I wanted to play.
See, that's what sucked with Eli Chambers because he didn't get to play like 6 games
Yeah,
his senior season.
He was recruited. They say.
Name
Yeah, but he was.
Fucker.
I think.
I don't know if he was or
Fucking
not.
Should have just stayed.
I like Eli a lot.
I
and
haven't talked to Eli
I
in a long
wish
time.
he could have played.
Yeah, he was a good football player for sure.
Yeah, he was.
Really was.
Until he fucked up his ankle. I mean, he was still a good football player after that.
He's fast.
Ah, son of a bitch. I still remember the first fucking time I met Miles, too.
I remember the first thing I said to you. Do you remember?
Nope.
I looked at you and I said,
Wait. Are we thinking of 2 different times, though? You tell me.
I'm talking Mrs. Gudenberger's class.
Nope. That's not the first time I remember meeting you, but go ahead.
Okay, well, this is the first time I actually, like, sat down and got to talk to you.
Yeah.
And, like, we were in first period. It was the first day of school, and I looked at you and I said, dude, are you fucking high? Because, like, your eyes look like you're always high.
Yeah.
That's just how you fucking look. And you're like, no, you fucking idiot. And I was like, okay, I guess we'll never be friends because I made the wrong first impression, apparently.
Oh, fuck.
I don't remember the first time we met then.
No, the first time was when you guys were you had lifting for football and I was in the gym shooting, and you came in, and I asked you about the state championship, or I asked you about the Final Four, and I was like, oh, was it cold in Canton last year? And you're like, I don't know, I didn't play. And I looked at Pat and I was like, dude, who the fuck is this kid? I was like, let's go do something. I was like, all right.
Yeah, I didn't play. I definitely would have though.
You sat on the bench and play.
No.
No, I didn't do it.
Riding that pine, cuz.
Riding that pine blade.
Fuck.
Mm.
I wish I could have played like
If I could have played anything, I would have played kicker.
kicker.
Yeah. I would have tried it at least.
I was
did it, I think.
I was the worst kicker. I was the best punter though.
You see, I don't like being cold, so outdoor
Yeah.
sports were not for me.
No.
I decided a long time ago that I was going to stick to indoor sports.
Dude,
Like 7th grade.
I wish you still played basketball.
That's alright.
Like I wish you would have stayed at AB.
I was retired. I retired.
You
I
retired.
seen some wild fucking shit there, bro.
Yeah. Like what?
Huh?
Like what?
I don't know. Weed.
That's not really that crazy.
Well, I just meant. Well, okay. I got a story.
All right.
I have one basketball story, and then one dorm story, which both are pretty wildly equally as crazy. Well, I don't know how long you guys want to go.
I mean,
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, it's
Until
already
we
been like
run
an hour
out
and
of
a
shit
half.
to talk about.
All right,
Really.
gotcha. All right, so the first one I'll talk about is
When do you have to get out of here?
whenever.
Okay.
But so I'll talk about my first day there, we made friends, and like it really helped because like me and Malik were friends,
Yeah.
like before, so like me and him could talk and shit, but like we didn't know anybody, so like we went out and made friends the first fucking day, blah blah blah, and it just so happened that like the people across the hall like we made friends with, and it's not gonna matter if I say names because they're probably never gonna hear this anyway, but it was Keyshawn and Micah, and those are the two kids across from the dorm from me and Chris. And
Did they play basketball with you?
Keyshawn did, and Micah just kind of, you'll understand in a minute. So he was really fucking weird, but he like played football, but he got kicked off the team, and he was still going to school there. And one day, fast forward a couple months, and he was like, "Hey y'all, I'm trying to go hit some licks."
Oh,
I'm like-
yeah?
I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh, you don't know what a lick is?
I was fucking 18. Like this was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, you're gonna have to do some explaining. He goes, like, I'm gonna go like steal from some people. I was like, oh. I was like, I don't really want to do that. So I'm gonna stay here in my dorm room. He's like, all right. So anyway, I was like, what are you gonna do anyway? Like, how are you gonna steal from people? He's like, I'm gonna go around to people's mailboxes and like get in their mail and like see if there's like birthday cards or Christmas cards, and I'm just gonna steal the money out of it and leave the card. Or if they have credit cards, I'll just fraud their credit cards. I'm like, I'm definitely fucking staying in my room, and I'm gonna pretend like you never fucking told me that.
Right.
So anyway,
I mean, you
so,
just kind of announced
so
it
he
on a
does
podcast.
it. Yeah.
but-
So well, it already. I'll get there. So I'm like, okay, fuck it, whatever. So a week goes by, blah blah blah, and I decided about a month before that I was gonna transfer home,
Yeah.
and I'm literally moving out. It's move out day, and I got the last box in our room, and I'm walking out, and there's fucking banging outside my door. I'm like, I open the door. They're like, "Are you Micah something something?" I don't even remember his fucking last name. They're like, I was like, no. I was like, he's across the hall. He's like, thanks for your help, sir. I was like, okay. Well, he had a badge on, so I'm like,
You fucking narc.
so I'm like,
You
this
gonna
is
fucking
this
snitch
is
on this.
this is fucking interesting. But like, I didn't want to get in trouble.
You just watch
I didn't
the
want to
people.
I didn't want to fucking lie to the cops.
No, tampering with evidence.
Yeah,
whatever.
like what the
trouble.
fuck? Like I'm not going to fucking jail over this fucking bum.
No.
So anyway, so he's fucking. They knock on his door and he comes out. He's like, "What's up?" And he's fucking high.
What's up?
He's high out of his fucking mind because he's smoked every single day.
Right.
He's high and he's like, "What's up?" And they're like, "Put your hands behind your back." And I'm like, "Oh my god!" He got fucking busted and got sent to the fucking pen for fucking tampering with people's mail. Like that's a felony.
That is
There's
a felony.
big
Yeah.
felony.
I
yes.
never heard how long he got sentenced for, and I don't know how long he was in there. I don't know if he's out right now.
He-
But I know on the last day there, they showed up and arrested his ass. And I fucking watched it on. I was just sitting there with my box like this, and I'm like,
Yeah, I need to leave AV right now.
I was like, see you later, Micah.
Bye, Micah.
But
Hope you find your dad.
He's saying, hit me up on JPay, son.
Yeah.
Try to get some
And then I have one
Money.
basketball story that I'm comfortable telling.
Comfortable.
Yeah, because I don't like I'm not comfortable like because like like when it comes to college like coach
I'm sorry to bother.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry to interrupt, but
Go ahead.
federal laws of mail tampering, because the United States Postal Service is a federal agency, mailboxes are considered federal property, and mail theft is charged as a federal offense. If you are charged with a mail theft, you could face up to 5 years in federal prison and fines up to $250,000.
Is that per like mailbox that you tamper
I
it
think
with?
maybe, probably.
bro, he might be still in the fucking clink.
Damn. If they threw the book at him, yeah, he'd
Yeah.
get in trouble big
He
time.
But he
Probably-
was in a bunch of trouble before, so
Yeah.
they probably did.
They probably
Yeah,
did.
he probably
If he was stealing shit like that.
maybe not max, but he got at least three.
Dude, so
three
they
to
have-
five.
They have these people called postal inspectors. Once the postal inspector gets involved, you're
fucked.
you're done, bro.
Gotcha.
You're done. You're done. You're done.
Alright. But so anyway, so like this when it comes to like college, like a college coach, like I'm never gonna do anything to like fuck with their career or anything like that. Like I would never do that.
Right.
So like I just don't want to like overstep and say something that should have stayed in practice.
Yeah.
So like this is the only story I'm gonna tell. But I mean it's not, it's funny. Like it's not gonna piss anybody off or anything like that. It's
Right.
just funny. So like it was my first day, like my first day of actual practice because when I got there, they're like, hey, you're probably going to be on the JV squad. I'm like, that's fine, whatever. Like, I'll just work my way up. So, like, we train. As soon as we get there, we train until, like, mid-October, I think, is when practice started. I can't really remember. And it's a week before practice starts, and they're like, hey, like, we have, like, 35 guys here. Like, we're going to post an official roster, our 12 to 15-man roster, and then after that, everybody else is on JV. Well, the first 2 weeks, I was on JV, and then because they just didn't really know much about me, because like I was later in the recruiting process, and because it was like barely any recruiting. So anyway, I get there, I'm on the JV, I practice there for 2 weeks, and then they pull me up. They put me on the piece of paper. They say, hey, you made the final roster. I'm like, oh fuck, cool. So I go to my first practice. I'm scared fucking shitless because Coach Zimmerman, at the time, like, he was the most winningest coach in all of Division II basketball. So I'm like, dude, this dude's a fucking G. And I'm kind of scared of him because he's pretty intimidating. So, like, I go in there and I'm nervous as fuck. And we're doing a simple drill. Like, you literally just have to make layups and shoot jumpers. But it's timed and you have to make a certain amount in a certain time. So I get in the easy line the first time. That way I know, like, I'm going to shoot the layup. And I miss a layup. Like, it was like my first practice. I missed the second layup attempt. And he's cool, calm, and collected, right? He's got his arms crossed like this. And I'm like, dude, this is my first day. I'm fucking nervous. He goes, hey, Lake, come over here. I'm like, okay, maybe he's just going to give me like a little pep talk and like try to boost me up because he knows I'm nervous. He whispers in my ear. He goes, if you want to miss fucking layups, you can go the fuck back to Philo. Now get back in the fucking drill.
Jesus.
And I was like, okay, coach. And I ran back, dude, and I made fucking sure I never missed a fucking layup the rest of the fucking...
And that's what he was going for.
Oh, yeah, that's what he was going for, but I was shitting down my leg, bro.
I'm sure.
I was like,
You
oh,
wanna miss
this dude means
Go
fucking
the
business,
fuck.
bro. Like, I was fucking nervous as fuck.
That's funny as a motherfucker.
Fucking just whisper to you.
Oh, yeah. Cool,
At least
calm,
he
and
didn't.
collected.
At least he didn't call you out in front of everybody.
Oh, I know. That was what I appreciated the most. But
Yeah,
also, I was
'cause
like...
that'd been a little fucked up.
fucking shaking almost. I was like,
Right.
Jesus. Now I got more fucking pressure not to fucking, like, not to fuck up again. He might fucking throw me back on the JV team.
Yeah, or kick you off.
Yeah, or kick me out of the fucking practice.
Send you back to Philo like you
Yeah,
fucking
send me
promised.
the fuck back to
Oh,
Philo.
okay, boys, so listen.
Yeah.
So I might not be getting that house.
What?
What?
We got 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, we got 10 minutes. It's okay. So I might not be getting that house. I can talk to you about it.
Oh, okay,
I don't give
cool.
a fuck. Might not be getting the house. So Vicky Taylor called me today, the loaner lady. And she tried to tell me that my down payment was $4,800. And she told me my down payment 2 months ago was $2,800 because I had to get, so basically you get a gift from a family member so you don't have to pay any closing costs, something like that. So it's like your grandma gives you $2,800 for the closing costs, you don't pay her back, wink wink,
Mhm.
give her back the money later.
Right.
Whatever. So she told me $2,800 specifically. So what do? Go to my grandma and get a $2,800 check, deposit in my bank account, make sure everything's crisp, clean, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Right.
She called her assistant calls Chloe like 3 weeks ago and was like, hey, so like you're gonna be needed about $3,400 to close. Chloe's like, whoa, 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 whoa. No, we need $2,800 to close.
Yeah.
So she goes, oh well, I'll talk about it with Vicky and we'll see what's up. So I said, okay. Never fucking heard from Vicky again. I'm walking around today and I hear phone calls, so I just bloop bloop. Hey, how are you? Like we were best friends, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, ma'am, I said I don't know who this is. Oh, this is Vicky Taylor, calling again, wondering about your loan, and I was like, okay. So she was talking mumbo jumbo bullshit loan shit, and said something about $4,200. And I said, no. I said, there's no way. I said,
So now there's 3 different numbers.
see, that's what I was so close to blowing up on her and telling her to
absolutely.
go screw herself, bro. So close, because so many times we've gone back and forth and pittered and pattered. It's so annoying. I've heard
Keeps
this
fucking
number.
with you.
Dude, it's so
Changing it every
stupid.
time.
Jacob, I think Jacob bought a house in 2 weeks. This has been 3 months that I've been going on with this process.
Well, she did that to us too. 'Cause
Yeah,
we
see,
had
that's
her.
what you guys were saying.
She said, "All right, so your monthly payment's going to be like $700 or something."
Yeah.
And then she calls us back like a few weeks later, and she's like, "Actually, your payment's going to be like $900,
We're like, what the fuck you mean? Like, and she was like,
So
yeah, it's $900 now.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't just tell somebody this one
No.
specific number.
Because then you're
No.
planning on it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're like, all right,
Before
sweet.
that.
Like, this is like my needed expenses.
Exactly.
And then, fuck yeah, she just fucked us. I think that's what she that's what she does.
I think
She
that's
just lowballs you to try to
yeah,
bring you
that's
in.
what she's trying to do to
Lowballs
me. That's what
And-
she's trying to do to me.
and
Right
bring
at the
you
last
in.
moment, turn it on, switch.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah.
It's actually going to be this much.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
so Chloe's mom is a realtor, and she sent me an addendum to sign an extension. So if I don't sign that extension, I'm out of the contract. So I'm not signing anything. I'm going to talk to Vicky first thing in the morning. I'm going to be at the Maple office. Talk to
Nice.
her.
Nice.
Hey,
Kev.
so we need to have a conversation here, ma'am.
Yeah.
I want you to, because I have sat down with her and told her. I said,
You need to crunch
tell
food.
me what I need to do, and I say, explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
Right.
So all the stuff that she explained to me like a 5-year-old, she had to be lying right.
Because this is your first house. I mean, you don't
Yeah,
know.
but I-
Had to have been lying straight
Had
to
to
my
be.
face. he said.
And she like, listen, I know I'm not the funniest guy in the world, but I can make an old person laugh. Just like dicking around with them, just making funny jokes.
Yeah.
This bitch is stone cold, bro.
Like my grandpa.
She
She
never
bitches.
laughs at it,
So-
and if she laughs, it's a fake ass laugh, like like this, ha ha. So sign here, date here. Bye.
Get this shit over with, idiot.
So you're a mailman. How's that? It's fucking cold.
It's fucking cold. And it's hot in the summer, bitch. Don't get the fuck
Yeah.
out of my face.
I work in a fucking tin can, bro. 120 fucking degree tin
Oh,
can.
fuck.
Fuck yeah.
There's a.
God, my bad. Keep going.
Keep trying to touch that button. No, there's just I watched a video of a mailman from Arizona put a tin foil inside of his truck, and it was so hot he cooked a steak.
Really?
Cooked a steak in
I
his truck.
saw somebody do that on an engine block before.
Mhm.
That's
I've never seen that video, but
Yeah.
you ever seen the video of the kid take a take a Desert Eagle bullet to the chest?
What? No, I haven't.
What
So-
the fuck?
Is he dead now?
Hold on, listen.
I think he's 100% dead now.
So his girlfriend was pregnant at the time, and he
Even more
wanted to
reason to
prove
shoot
himself. He had did it before, though. That's the thing. So he took a phone book and held it up against his chest, and
Oh,
he had
yeah.
a Desert Eagle, and so he shot it, and it stopped the bullet. So he was like, "All right, I'm gonna videotape it this time." So his girlfriend literally put the gun up to his chest, videotaped it, and killed his ass.
I guess
She's in. I think she's in jail or prison now.
I told you, he was 100% dead.
Absolutely.
I knew this was going to
1,000%
happen.
no, shot him dead. Killed him.
Jesus.
Look what I can do.
fucking
Oh, don't do this home. Oh.
Oh my god.
I'm going to get so many fucking likes.
Dude,
Wake
the
up.
shit people
Yeah.
do to like make fucking videos on
Yeah,
like
like-
YouTube and fucking Instagram.
Like
and-
Chris
It's worth
D'Elia
the
when he
money.
says, ready, click, bang, 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 reload clip. Bang, 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 bang.
Fuck. Alright, so I just want to thank Lake for coming on the fucking podcast, buddy. Do you have any closing statements?
I appreciate you guys letting me come hang out and
No, it's
talk.
fun. It's fun.
Yeah, it's been,
Well,
it's been
that's
fun.
I'm glad we didn't have to beg you.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
Like
fine.
you, would,
You
like
came- you
would
came to
have
us.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
like
came to us.
you would have to beg me.
Exactly.
So,
Promote your podcast.
yeah, let's talk about Foul Mouths just for a little bit.
Alright.
How often do you guys try to put out videos? I mean, podcasts.
When we first started, we did have one every week for the first month.
Yeah.
And then we all had to go back to school, so it got harder. So, but now that I'm actually graduating 2 weeks, and Heath has the winter break off. We plan on recording a shit ton of episodes. That way
Yeah.
we can be consistent again with once a week,
Yeah, that'd be good.
which is
Even-
ideal.
Even if you did like the Fletcher files,
Yeah.
and released those once every week, or if Pat released one of his and Heath made one of his, I mean, I think that would be great for you guys.
Shout out Patrick Henry needs to do his own Patrick Henry files.
Dude,
Yeah.
Pat would be fucking great.
I know,
If he
I
just
know.
did
I
them
don't
at work.
I don't
Yeah.
know why he does it.
If he just did them at work and literally talked about people through the window like he Snapchats, oh, dude, it'd be fucking hilarious.
oh, I
dude,
know,
would.
like
Like, look at this fucking guy.
that's
Dude,
that's
just,
our next step.
Just the tone in his voice
Yeah.
when he tells the story is
It's
the
funny.
best.
It's
Like
everything.
because he doesn't have to talk about sports.
no, it could be anything.
Like I know your guys' name is like Foul Mouth Sports Pod,
yeah.
but I mean he could literally just like talk about his work.
Have Patrick
Oh yeah, we
tell-
talk about all kinds of shit.
Have
Yeah.
Patrick tell a story about the Harley guy
Oh my god, that was
I got a
hilarious.
Harley.
Yeah,
I got a Harley.
Bought a Harley.
Bought a Harley.
Third one.
Third one.
Dude, just his stories are the best. That's right. He just needs to do it. He needs to do his. Pat needs to do his, and then we can all get our shit together, and
It's gonna. I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna
But
be really fun.
we're That's I
Um,
think our next step is like we want to do some different shit other than like the pod. Like we want to start recording our stuff. But
Yeah.
we're trying
Like
to get the stuff
videos
together,
and stuff too.
I like
Yeah.
that idea. Yeah.
Are you guys going to get like actual microphones? Because we don't have one. I'm sure people.
Yeah, I
can
mean we're working on that, but
yeah.
we got to get
Um,
more consistent before we do something like that.
Right. Maybe get some revenue from the podcast. So I know Heath is heading out. Like he's in the Air Force.
Yep.
Well, he's in ROTC right now. But
Yeah.
so what are you guys? How are you guys going to continue your podcast after that?
We have actually not thought that.
You
far
haven't thought
ahead,
that's
no.
well. I mean, you guys could always continue it with like just Pat and you.
Well, a good thing actually about Anchor is that you can actually.
Oh fuck! This can be an ad right here, baby.
It could. So basically, I mean, you can actually like call people and like connect it through there.
Oh, can
And,
you?
Yeah, and
I
you
haven't
can
seen
like
that. But...
you can talk to somebody on the phone and record at the same time, and it'll sound like they're right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, like if we would have to do like. If we got to the point where we were videoing, then we would have to just like Skype him
Yeah.
and record it that way. But we haven't thought that far ahead. We're just trying to take it one step at a time. But
I got you.
we're just having fun. We're partying.
Yeah. Well, hey, we appreciate you coming on, fucking back and forth with me and Caleb.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah,
Been
man.
real.
It's been fucking
It's
fun.
been real fun.
Real fun. All right. Thanks everybody for listening.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Later.